We on air, on radio air. Yeah. What's up, y'all? We got, we about to talk about this foolishness that took place on last night. Some real dumb, some real dumb shit. We can't go nowhere in Birmingham. We can't go nowhere in Birmingham. Nowhere. Nowhere. What's up, big dude? We got that clip and stuff over there ready to go, right? 'Cause this shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Don't go yet. I'm trying to share it. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about the situation that took place last night. Of course, I was not there, so therefore I'm not gonna speak in the manner in which I was present when it take place. As a matter of fact, I was asleep, but it was crazy, real crazy. Oh, we got D Dub. What's up, D Dub? D Dub gonna chop it up a little bit with us about these clowns. It's real crazy. I'm trying to put this information in the comment section, so if somebody want to join virtually, what to do, and if you want to call in and voice your opinion. We kind of short staffed today. Shout out to Pressure 23, COO Willie Moe. It's his birthday today, so he went with us. And we got our other COO Pat D. He got some little stuff he handling too. So we got D Dub gonna sit down here with us. D Dub. What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good with you? Man, they acted real stupid last night, didn't it?
Hell yeah.
And it was so crazy.
Can you hear me on?
Yeah, yeah. I can hear you pretty good. I can hear you pretty good. We gotta get you some earplugs here. You know how we do it. We have to use some clean ones. Big dude, can we get some ear covers? If you don't mind for Mr. D Dub. Yeah, I guess a second we wanna get. Cause you know this about to go. I ain't gonna say it's about to go left, but you know we gonna say everything that y'all wanna say, but y'all ain't brave enough to say it. How you been doing, D Dub?
I'm chilling. Just got off work.
I know that's
I had to
real.
make it come on and
So,
I was kind of tired, but man, for them babies, I come in.
man, that it was so crazy. When I woke up, it's crazy because I had a dream that hey somebody was shooting at the onions in my dream, right?
Yeah.
So when I woke up, I'm like, damn. Then I go in the bathroom, get myself together. Then I look on Facebook and I be damn. Somebody was shooting down there by the onions.
Mhm.
Stroll down a little bit more, then I see all these rest in peace. And our internet guy, he had posted a couple of videos, and it was on the timeline, and it's like, fuck, it was a trip out there.
Yeah.
It was a whole trip. We gonna give D-Dub a second to get ready so he can be comfortable when he get loose. Cause man, it's a trip.
Yeah, it is.
We got the phone number in the comments, and we got this virtual link that if you want to come on and join virtually and talk about it, you could do that. You just download the StreamYard guest app and paste that link that's in the comments, and then it's gonna bring you right on now.
Hey, Wayne. Well, I always have a problem. Hey, Wayne. I always have a problem putting these things.
Just put one around the bed.
I always have a problem.
Just put one on me so you know you can hear what's going on. Huh? They loud.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big.
Oh, you got some big ears. Okay. So let's get to it. How did you find out about it?
Oh, I'm an early bird. I went to sleep early.
Right.
I woke up about 2, 3, and I saw it on Facebook.
Man.
And I was like, damn, bro. What's going on?
Not again. I think the first video I saw was the video about the shootings. Like somebody was like, oh man, they let out about 60 rounds. Man, they were so fast.
Yeah.
The sound was so quick, it was like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But we got a video, the first video that I actually seen with riots happened. About everybody laid out, stretched out. They ain't had a shooting, but they had everybody stretched out. So go to where it said brand and stroll up. It's that video there. Right? Yeah, right there. Check this out. For y'all.
You good, bro?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Fuck! 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 What you good? You gonna have to go that way. You got to go that way. You got to go that way. You got to go that way, baby. Come on. You got to go that way. Fuck!
Bro, where's Kobe? Where's Kobe? Go that way first, sir. Go out. Kobe, go.
Now, what tripped me out the most about that was a minute and 40 seconds. Somebody strolled past the scene for a minute and 40 seconds. The police ain't said put your phone up, nothing. But if they stop you, put your phone down. That's the first thing they had to put your phone down. They on there holding a group chat. A group chat. About 2 or 3 of them was in that video, standing there talking to each other. Ain't nobody said put your phone down. None of that. They just.
Well, the thing about it is kind of chaotic.
It's kind of chaotic.
It's chaos everywhere. Man, you really don't know what to. Shit just tired. Just tired of seeing this.
I seen a lot of posts about people saying, "Oh, y'all gotta start watching your children and blah blah blah, this and that." True, some of us gotta start watching our children, but them were no children out there shooting.
No, that was grown.
Them were some young adults out there shooting. So it wasn't no children out there. So it wasn't that much on watch your children. So for people our age and me as a mother, I have male kids, and I can't stop them, but I can advise them. Like that right there, that was stupid. I mean, it's easy to be like, hey partner, shooting in the crowd, that don't make you no real G. If you trying to be a real G, when you spit the block and seen old buddy who you was at, you saw who you was at. Yeah. So at that point, when you spent that block back, your partner them or whoever should have let you at the car. If you're a real G from my time, I was stuck at Mike that night. That dude walked up there and dropped old buddy and got in the car and pulled off. He ain't spraying the crowd and shoot all of us, because we were definitely standing out there. He dropped old buddy and left. Now, you can't stop your kid, your adult child, but you can't advise them. That don't make no sense. I do want to see you. Get out the car. Get who you gonna get. Them people ain't mad. You ain't mad. Them people ain't mad at you. They don't even know you.
Like, I'm gonna say this, man. You got to be cold-hearted. I'm talking about you got to be cold-hearted to fire a crowd,
right?
And you hitting just anybody, just to
right.
Try to kill whoever you trying to kill or whoever you mad at, whoever you paid to do whatever.
Right.
Man, I don't know what this world coming to. People just doing stuff with no conscience.
It's just crazy. And another thing too, me and Big Dude was talking about it earlier. They banned switches 10 years ago? Mm-hmm. 10 years ago, that when we were running around, you didn't hear that much about a switch.
You know nothing about it.
Now all of a sudden they just plentiful.
Because the government put it out.
But you know where a lot of it coming from? And y'all finna get mad. Call of Duty. Believe it or not, that's where some of it coming from.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I play Call of Duty all the time, and that don't make me want to go.
I ain't saying they make you want to go do that. Yeah. I'm saying the mindset of a gun, what it'll do, all that. See, that's a video game. You can turn that motherfucker off. You can kill somebody on that bitch and go back on that bitch the next day, and the same person be on there. Yeah. This shit they doing, they ain't got no kind of thought process or shit about nothing. They just doing it. A lot of them just scary as fuck. That's what the whole, they don't want to be embarrassed by their buddies and talked about by people, whatever. That's just my opinion, what I think. I may be wrong, but that's what I think.
I wouldn't even say it's not a thought process, because they thought about what they were doing. Somebody had to tell them, hey, buddy, gonna be at Hush tonight. Somebody, because if it was that, somebody sent them. If it was that, buddy gonna be at Hush last night. So in their mind, on the south side now, I don't know how you thought you weren't gonna make the cameras, because there's a plenty of them on the south side next to that church right there. Oh, you begging to go.
All them businesses right there got cameras on them.
Then they're gonna make a whole example at you.
So you believe they're gonna get caught?
Do I believe they're gonna get caught? Yeah. I don't even think it's so much of them getting caught. You done shot 22 people. And people said people don't tell the police who did it. but they tell other civilians who did it.
Yeah.
Now, not only you into it with the people you normally into it with, now you got 22 other people, folks, that you into it with that you don't even know nothing about. Now, these people, in their mind, they saying, one of the people that got killed says got a young kid or something.
Mhm.
Okay, so in right there, you got a young child. So now my child, like, okay, you done got my mama. So immediately, I'm finna go and run up in your spot. So now, not only you in jeopardy, your folks in jeopardy. When you could have easily got out your car, went up to whoever you were trying to get, and handled that. If it was that deep. If it was that deep, you could have took it to the person, not the innocent people. We cannot stop violence. When we was younger, violence is there. It's there. We can't stop violence. However, everybody want to say I'm an OG. OG talk. Stop talking that OG talk. Because y'all ain't doing them but talking. OG talk is young. These young people look up to the older guys that was in the street that's still here. You can't tell them, hey man, don't go do it. But if they looking up to you and you talking about when you was shooting out the car, man, when I was your age, I was doing that, man. It didn't make no sense. You ain't even got to remind him. He wasn't even born when you were doing it. You know, hey, if this what you gonna do, pop out the bushes. Everybody in this world, at some point, every single day, you are alone. At some point,
That's true.
in your everyday life, you are alone.
That's true. That's true.
If it's in a public restroom or your own restroom or walking in your house or whatever, at some point every day, you are alone. I mean, if you can't stop them, but you want to holler about somebody talk to your kid, have a real conversation with your kid. Because you tell him, hey, put your gun down, they're going to tell you, you think I'm going to get caught lacking? I told my kid I'd rather you be caught with it than without it. I got it on me, by me, with me at all times. Because you got to.
And I'm going to say this. I remember once upon a time I felt like, man, I don't need no gun. I don't be in those situations where I got to carry a gun, or I don't be in no fucked up spot. But shit, anytime you leave the house, to me, I just feel you in a fucked up spot.
Right. And your goal, it ain't, I'm not running around saying, okay, I'm toting it because I got somebody that's depending on me that's young.
Yeah.
So my goal is to make it home. It ain't about I'm bad or none of that. It's about to make it home.
And that's the way I feel. You know, it's like, man, I ain't bad. I ain't no gangster. I'm going to use this motherfucker. Yeah.
That's crazy. And most of the people that's getting shot are females.
And they kidding. Man, I saw that shit broke my heart. I did.
If I ain't mistaken, that person who was laid down on the ground, that was a female.
Yeah. She was there.
I'm talking about
one of the comments I was reading, they were saying it was a female that was
just laid there. And then her family gotta see that. Because they know what she had on.
Yeah.
They gotta look at that. And it's the internet. People gonna get views. They want a Facebook check. They gonna get views. It's for likes, views. So we can't say that shit. We just aired it. Even though we aired it, the whole of conversation, we still aired it. Yeah, it's a difference, but shit, we aired it.
How did we get to this? How did it get so bad to where, you know, it feel like, man, you dissed me or you said something that I don't like, now I got to kill you?
I don't know. That's my thing. You don't never hear nobody, they got the fight. In our time, somebody got the fighting in the mall, or man, they was brawling at the well or whatever.
At the skate ring?
Yeah, they ain't doing none of that. They ain't fighting at the mall. They ain't fighting at city stages or that. I done whooped them outside the club. Or ain't none of that.
Nah.
Okay, we gonna get this switch. They be taking videos of themselves shooting with their eyes closed and all kind of shit. So you shoot, you ain't aiming. You don't weigh but $1, not even 10. You don't weigh but $1. The gun bigger than you. It done went up and down by 3 times during the time you shoot.
Yeah.
And you done shot by 5, 6, 7, 8 people who ain't had nothing to do with it. You can't even go nowhere. You can't go nowhere in Birmingham.
I saw somebody say this morning on one of the comments, they were like, you got Carver Alumni Week coming up this week. They were like, man, damn the alumni. They ain't going nowhere. They gonna stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? But there's the shit that these young folks doing is fucking it up for everybody else that want to go out and have a good time. But they can't because they're scared. You know what I'm saying? They like, shit, I don't want to go nowhere. I'd rather stay at home and take my chances at home because these little motherfuckers, they coming to your house. Not only are they out in public with the shit, but they come up to your door.
Right.
Yeah. You know, we watched the video this morning, man. Motherfucker knock on the door as the pizza man and try to rob this motherfucker, man. And man shot the shit out of his ass. Like, goddamn, you can't get a pizza delivered to your door in your comfort of your own home while a motherfucker trying to rob you.
But shit, if I ain't order no pizza, I ain't going to. I'm gonna answer it. It ain't gonna be the one. If I ain't, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's,
yeah,
but that's the mentality of people trying to get something for nothing. And you got something you ain't want. You know you ain't order that pizza. What the fuck you at the door for?
Yeah.
But then again, how did we get to this?
Man, it's like that shit just came overnight or something. Like,
it did.
I mean, it's been there, but it's like it's like it get more publicized now, and I guess because of social media, you see it so much now because that's what we'll watch social media before we watch the news.
True.
So
I think that it been happening.
Yeah.
What made it be so public now, I think some kids had got killed here recently.
Yeah.
Because it could be 12 people get shot on the weekend, he didn't make the news. Then with them kids, it was, what was it? Some kids, or something happened to some kids. And then they was like, oh, the mayor need to do something. Everybody knows why this happening. Let's just be honest. No home training or manners on God. Facts. No God. True. Yeah. Fact. No home training. Definitely no home training. Definitely no home training. I can say, having a male kid and nephews and stuff, I can tell the difference between my kid and my nephews and the little, and I'm not gonna sit up here and like my kids and my folks ain't like that. I ain't sitting here saying that. However, it was a different conversation that was had with them. Like I just said, I told my son, hey, I'd rather you be caught with it without it. I tell my nephews, hey, I'd rather you be caught with it than without it. But then at the same time, I always tell them, if some shit that don't belong to you when you get it, you don't appreciate it. So don't take nothing to nobody that don't belong to them. If you do something, and it's only you and the person you did it to, your chances of staying free is greater. I mean, it's just certain stuff that you have to take to them to make them think about stuff that they doing to get a different reaction. People may be listening to this podcast saying, damn, this motherfucker telling her nephew and kids on how to kill somebody. No, I'm telling my nephew and kids and whoever else listen how not to kill other motherfuckers who ain't got nothing to do with it. If you see somebody you beefing with their kids, fuck that shit.
Man, listen. I saw a live and man, I heard a man say, "There ain't no rule."
I did. I think I saw that same line.
Me and you and Mark were talking about that.
Man, he said it ain't no rule. It ain't no rule.
That dude we'll be looking at. I forgot his name.
I ain't gonna call him
older cat.
Yeah, we ain't gonna call no name.
He said it ain't no rules in this shit. He said, why would I let you pass just because you got a child in your hand for you to come back and kill me the next day?
Yeah.
He said, if I see you, he don't give a fuck who you with. He said, I'm gonna bust your ass, and if the child in the way, so be it.
Yeah.
And I get what he's saying, come back and kill him, but it's another way to do it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to hang out the car and do it.
Yeah.
I'd have been in there. I'm from Bessemer. I'd have seen a plenty of niggas get walked up on and dropped. Broad daylight, bright and early, bus stop action, all that.
But I'm trying to understand.
What make it okay to kill a shoot while a kid right there?
I'm trying to understand, how did we get to this? Because I'm thinking like, okay, in the beginning, we got our ass whooped, we got our ass hung, we got our ass burnt up,
Hosed down.
we got hosed down, we got beat, got ate up by dogs.
The 60s.
In
50s.
the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay?
The 60s, right.
In the 60s, that we was lynched, all of this. Okay? So I'm trying to understand from the time of that till us getting together as one, changing our circumstances. How do we get from that to Martin Luther King coming in and we getting together and we bonding together and we changing our circumstances to now we back at each other's throat? But it ain't even got nothing to do with the oppressor. It's us doing it to us. Yeah. How did we get to that? Where did that come from?
It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of anger, man.
Is that really what we want to say?
What? There's a lot of hate.
Yeah. Is that really what we're going to say? Because we going to act. We really want to sit here at our age and act like we don't know how we get to this situation?
Man, I that's what I want to talk about.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
Get to this shit.
Because we was at the motherfucking Brass Key and our mama was out at the downbeat and shit and went watching our children. Because when we was younger, our grandma watched us because she was watching children. And our mama and them, not all of them, our moms was at the fucking downbeat and the Bessemer truckers and all these other places. And then we was at the Brass Key. Then MTV Raps, Colors, Boys in the Hood, and all this was watching our kids. So when we got grown, we got kids coming up. Now, soon as your kid was able to make a phone call, 7 or 8 people were leaving that kid at home.
So let me ask you this. So the kids that's doing this, they are our offspring?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Look at the
Just
age.
do the math.
The average age shit is from
20s,
18,
19, 19,
yeah.
26. Yeah. Then we fucked this up.
Yeah.
We dropped the ball on this.
Shit, we ain't dropped the ball. We fucked this up.
Yeah.
We fucked this up. Because our mama wasn't watching no children. It's a few mamas was watching children. Yeah. But our mamas was saying, shit, we had to watch somebody else's child. You better take that motherfucker with you.
Somebody else. I got somewhere to go.
We had too much freedom got us here. Freedom got us here. Our grandma, my grandma, she was born in 34, 1930s. She ain't had no damn freedom. Yeah. My mom was born in the 50s.
Yeah.
She had just got her little freedom. That's the wrong phone, ain't it? His phone. Oh. Yeah. So they ain't had a freedom. They was, hey, that's freedom. Then shit, we got freedom. Shit, we was at the gallows. Hell, I'm grown now. We was at the gallows. I was at Lewis. Ain't had damn business in that motherfucker. I was in 8th grade at Lewis and Bell. I ain't had no business now. We was at the gallows. We was at where we ain't had no business. And then we had kids young. Shit, the children was at George War with us. People standing out there with the babies on their hip. We on the road. Lined up down Green Spring.
But it wasn't bad though.
No.
But we wasn't watching nobody. Yeah. Everybody had a kid.
I think what she's saying, like we weren't teaching our kids like we got taught. You know, we wasn't doing the things that our parents took the time out, had to spend with us and teach us things, making us get up Saturday morning
and clean
what
up.
You gotta do. You better get that motherfucking broom, that mop, go clean that bathroom up. First, you better go make that bed up.
Or you get fucked up.
Before you get your ass fucked up.
But you know what?
Go vacuum, dust, mop, wash the dishes, whatever you had to do before you took your ass out that motherfucking house. That shit better get done.
But why did we have to do that? We had to do that because our mama said, ain't nobody coming over my house with my house not being clean. Yep. Yeah. Was that really telling us shit? You gonna have the house clean because when she dip out of here, the house gonna need to be clean because she going
She ain't
to.
finna do it because she been at work busting her ass all week.
But that's some parents. Some people didn't.
Yeah.
Some
And
people
some
ain't
people
went
didn't
to
have
work.
that. Yeah.
So we fucked this up because we get the moment we got free. I ain't gonna lie. My baby auntie, rest in peace, Angie. She watched my older son every fucking Friday, Saturday. She watched it. And Sunday. If I went to the race, I like races. If I went to the race, she watched it. But I was a parent that'll drop him off at 11 p.m., pick him up at 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, take him back. You know, it just watch him while he sleep. And I know I was out there. And the difference was in my situation with my kid, I had a stepfather that was born in the 50s that had a hand on mine. And he was active because he was different. Read it, Dwayne.
Comment from Agent Craig says, crash out is the new mindset. They on demon time. This young generation don't listen, don't work, don't care, and the rotten apple spoiling the bunch. True.
That's true.
It's a lot of, you know what? Most young people got a business.
What she said about that crashing out, they would rather crash out
than be called weak.
Punk, live to see the next day.
But we call it crashing out. They don't call it crashing out. They call it, nigga, hey, I'm like that. You ain't finna fuck. They don't call that crashing out. So what we call crashing out, they don't call that crashing out.
But they ain't like that in real.
Nah.
You know what?
Not reality.
Nah.
Without that gun, they ain't shit.
But you gotta, without that gun, but let's be clear. Shit, who going to court? Who going to court? Because, hey, people talking about, oh, we electing the wrong motherfuckers in there. The judge be off more than any fucking body. I mean, come on, Gloria Bay Hacker, her motherfucking dad and them and shit. They was rounding your ass up. You caught a case in January. Your ass was in prison in June.
That's right. That's right.
Shit, when Shantae Owens got there before COVID, she motherfucking went bullshitting.
Judge Pearson. You went there.
Shit, what her name? The black chick. What's her name? It went Virginia or something like that. The black chick, the older judge. She wasn't playing either. She was fucking niggas over too, real bad. She wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Now people go to court, and I'm from what I witnessed as far as court, dealing with specific people. They may have did something at 18. It's 24, and they still ain't with the court.
Yeah.
You out on bail for attempted murders and everything.
So you think the system failing? The system failing?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. And we putting these folks in there.
Yeah.
We are our age. Shit, we're rallying out there and walk up and down the street for somebody to get
the question for a minute ago about where it started.
With our ass.
It started with our ass, but then look at it too. Back in the days when the 90s, when crack was, a thing or whatever, you would get pulled over in Collegeville and get, you might have your pack on you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You might have your weed on you. You would go to jail and get more time. And it's like that now. You go to jail and get more time for drugs and won't get a bond. Then you go out there and kill a motherfucker.
But see, the thing is, now they ain't got nowhere to house them. That's the problem, because they got people in there that are got caught with 3 dying rocks and 86 still in that mug.
Yeah.
And then everybody talking about, oh, they parole.
Ain't even a threat to society.
No.
That were hustling.
I was looking at the newspaper, and they was talking about parole. It was like 6,000, and some people went up for parole. They get in there, and 180 something got out. Who the fuck up there letting them out?
Man,
I guarantee you the people sitting on that board about 1,000.
Hey, that board. Hey.
I mean, it ain't about age discrimination or no shit like that. It's people holding a seat down.
That's right.
And they on vacate parole. How the hell parole 2 years behind? You ain't doing that, but looking at a folder saying we're gonna let your ass stay or not. Yeah. And then it's for these youngsters, because I don't think a lot of people didn't told them. They don't know about this block, this Lego block KIM putting together. Yeah. That prison down there that they building cells, dropping them concrete.
Footage of that. They probably ain't showing no pictures of that.
Or that concrete, man, she building that thing cell by cell. That new prison. It's a concrete block. Boom, putting it on top of each other. It's a Lego block prison.
Yeah.
She putting that thing together.
Shit, putting together. One of them already up, I think.
We gonna be making they gonna be making tags and everything.
They billing,
Well, I'm
they
gonna
billing for.
I'm gonna show you something. That shit. That's the plan.
That's why that shit with that all that license to carry shit. That's why they did away with all that.
Yeah.
They want to put their ass in prison.
But I'm gonna show you something.
Shit
And this
ain't gonna
is the
live.
God truth. I'm not gonna fault KI.
No, I ain't faulting them.
I'm not
It's
faulting the
just an
NRA.
idea she came up with that she didn't strategize.
Because I'm gonna show you something.
It's working.
I can take a gun and sit it right here, and that motherfucker won't do nothing to nobody.
Fact.
But if you put it in the hands of an ignorant motherfucker, it can be
They gonna do
catastrophic.
it. Exactly.
So the thing about it is, just because they put the pie out there for you to eat, that don't mean you have to eat it.
Yeah. True.
So really, we doing it to us.
We got us here.
Yeah, we got us here.
Cause we weren't watching these. We weren't watching these. True. We were watching. I don't give a damn what nobody say. If it weren't for my kid, auntie, my stepdaddy, I'm just keeping it real. My sister was very active in the kids. My sister was very active. She was taking the kids to the beach and Chuck E. Cheese. I'm talking about this was something she was doing every week. So my kid and her kids, people like, oh, well, why they doing? We don't know why they doing this motherfucking shit, because it ain't like you was missing something to be doing it. But then you gotta say to yourself, shit, either you gotta get out or lay down.
Yeah.
So even kids that don't want to be like that don't have a choice but to get down or get laid down. And you can say, okay, like everybody who went to Hush, I'm guaranteed them everybody went in there. That was somebody alumni night or something?
Jail.
I think it was jail alumni. I think last week was their week, so I think that was their alumni.
So
I may be mistaken. Now don't quote me on that, y'all. So don't run your dumb ass up here on that comment. Tell me some. Oh, he said this. I said.
We got all of this going on. We got Mayor Wolfie. He upset.
He just got on Facebook talking when them kids got killed. Cause he was not on that motherfucker talking proud of them. Now I ain't trying to be funny, but we gotta. Hey, I don't live in the city, so I can't say who need to get in there. But when you got somebody that won't even damn run for governor in this regular bastard, or somebody that won't run for president around this motherfucker, we got some serious problems.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. If we get a white mayor, do you think?
Oh boy, a lot of shit changed.
Oh man.
So we need somebody. What was the name of that white mayor that used to beat the shit out of us and tell you need to be in the house? Do we need a Bull Connor?
Shit, we need something.
With that change.
Is that? Oh, that's the one who had us on curfews and shit. And we went to jail.
And my mama.
That's
your mama.
Bull Connor
was a fool. He didn't play that shit.
Where the hell he at?
Dead.
Oh shit.
Problem in here.
And hey,
I mean,
but let's be clear. You could go anywhere in Birmingham and not see a fucking police car. Now, how is that possible? You can ride up and down the street in Birmingham and not see a police car, and I don't give a damn.
Well, you might see
if
one.
You're mad. And it's parked in the bushes. My thing, if your ass is scary, sign up for the fuck something else. You don't need to just get a check. We paying you fucking because I go to work every day. I don't even live in fucking Birmingham, and they wearing my check out. The fuck out.
Well, you gotta understand.
Mine getting cut $100.
They feel like, man, I just need to make it home.
Yeah.
They don't have the tools to.
How the fuck they don't?
They don't have the tools to balance these.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. You acting like you ain't never been out there. How come they didn't?
They just ain't got them.
How come
they ain't got nothing but they side holster and the damn shotgun.
Man,
some of them got them AR-15s now.
Yeah,
I think
that's when shit get rough.
Yeah.
I when I growed up, I know a lot of people got their head mowed down by the police. May they rest in peace. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm saying what I'm saying is,
shit, you got that long ass pistol, they'll drop your ass right out there where you at.
When the
See,
police,
what he's saying is the tool that these young folks got now. Them little 6 shots and them little 12 shots ain't shit.
compared to
They said it was over 500 shots last night.
People estimating the number of
Well,
shots.
I mean, come on now.
It went too fast for it. I mean, come on, people just estimating. We saw we heard the video of the shot.
Them guns got drums on them. Some of them.
Yeah, I mean, we know a couple of us own some.
A drum go from 50 that I didn't had myself go from 50 to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so what I'm saying is, you think this police officer finna run to a motherfucking scene where he know these motherfuckers got it's more than one what they call stick out there?
You know what? I can say this.
And I get what you're saying about if you scared and all that, but
I done been in some places that I ain't supposed to be, and people run up with, back in our days, they had Tech 9s and Uzis, they run up with them, and you see one dude peek up from around the car, 2 shots, boom, boom, they gone. It's some little ones out here like that. We didn't have a few of them in here like that. It don't take all that. If you want to be a killer, go practice.
But the ones that's using the switches, they trying to make sure they get you because they can't shoot.
They can't shoot. Like we just saying this morning on the video, the motherfucker got their eye closed with the trigger pull until that bitch stop shooting. How you gonna hit when you trying to hit and your eyes closed? The one dude we seen this morning with that AK in his hand on that video, this motherfucker couldn't even hardly hold it. And if it was hitting so hard, it was knocking his ass back.
Yeah, and if it's let loose like that, there's no way you can control it, especially with 20 to 30 rounds coming out at one time. You can't hold it.
That's why they got the switch. The switch is on there. And it's gonna spit to that bitch stop.
It's a lot of people that won't tell y'all this. I own one. It's called a conversion kit. You take your pistol, put it in there, and it sits on your shoulder and turn that motherfucker to an assault rifle for you. And it's $200 to $300. Go buy you a conversion kit, cause everybody shouldn't be a part of this. Get you a conversion kit. You got to read that one. That's long. Get you a conversion kit. I mean, some stuff needs to be said.
They letting us do it called process of elimination.
Process of elimination.
It's us. They will let it run. Wow, a $300 million to build a New York campus. What is it in
new work camp building?
Then
with COVID money, they stole
free labor, pay attention. Free play. Replace soon. Look at city council. It was all black. Now it's all white. Yeah. The next mayor and law enforcement transitioning. They rebuilding, but not stopping crime. They're putting cameras up everywhere. They see who doing it.
I can believe that. Yeah, I can believe that. It's a process of elimination.
You know what? And with that comment right there, I'm gonna say this: 3rd Avenue is one of the busiest streets in Birmingham.
East to west.
It goes from east to west. And if most of the businesses are black owned now, if you have enough action, they're gonna shut your building down. Then that means your building gonna be sitting there empty, and you ain't got nothing. Then they can swoop in and get it for 10,000 or whatever, like that regentrification, like they doing over there in Woodlawn, how they doing in Five Points and all that other stuff. Nobody ain't really paying attention to that. They let us come over there. They get it dirt cheap. Like they're doing in Norwood on the boulevard, is everything coming back up. But then at the same time, we can't go nowhere. So in a minute, they're going to have to do something. I think they just setting the tone to bring in the military.
Awesome.
They just setting the tone because we out of control.
Out of control.
So they setting the tone to bring them in.
Out of control, bro.
So
then we're going to be a curfew?
It ain't gonna be no curfew. It's gonna be if they catch you with that.
It's a curfew now, but they don't.
They catch you with that stick in your pocket, you out of here. Because you can say, I don't know what you're finna do. So what you think can be done to prevent this? Not prevent it, slow it down. What you think we need to do to slow this down?
We got to stop getting on social media and
Okay, well let me ask you realistically, because they ain't finna get their ass off social
well, the
media. That
thing,
ain't gonna help. So
I'm gonna show you something. The problem is, motherfuckers don't give a fuck until it's their
they
child.
fucking right.
They're not gonna say nothing because they saying that they're snitching until it's somebody close to them, if not, one of their babies. Then they want justice. When the mayor get out here and try to put roadblocks and stuff out here to try to catch some of this shit, motherfuckers complaining, motherfuckers getting on social media. Hey man, there's a roadblock over there off of the four-way. Hey man, there's a goat. You know what I'm saying? Giving people enough chance to divert, and you just don't know that the person that you hipping that might be the person that's finna go do some fucked up shit that the police probably
Or the
stop.
person that might shoot your ass and you be the innocent one to get hit.
And I get that. I get that part. But when I was out there, you could say one name. Walker. Walker was riding.
Big Head in Collegeville.
Walker was riding. Fields was riding. The motherfucking streets be clear.
Yeah. Because there was respect for the police then. It ain't none now.
Because they didn't play.
It ain't no respect for the police now. Man, these motherfuckers ain't scared of nobody. They ain't scared of their parents. They ain't scared of the police.
But how you gonna be afraid of somebody that went at the house? What they gonna do?
That's how they build their respect though. They don't give a fuck.
It was a lot of things back then that we feared.
And
they don't fear now. Like you just said, they don't feel shit.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm 49 years old. Man, and my daddy say something right about now, boy, I still until it's just about respect, bro. It ain't none of that no more. These motherfucking kids don't give a fuck.
But you can't respect nobody that's smoking with you, sitting down, talking about everybody with you. Somebody who I see mothers on social media with their ass pointed to the camera and taking pictures with the ass with their children.
Yeah.
And then get mad when somebody say your daughter, I see you got a hoe in training.
Yeah.
Because you a hoe and you training her to be, oh, my daughter ain't no hoe. Well, y'all wearing the fuck out them hoe outfits.
Yeah. That's just...
So, but this situation that we got going on right now, it's going to take something severe, some severe actions. Like,
it can't be no air. We done with praying. All that praying and God and this, and I understand.
But we can't take God out of it.
We ain't gonna take. I'm just saying we passed that part of where we need to get on our knees. We need some type of action.
So you know what stopped that shooting during our time? ICE. Yeah. Because now people, I know people who ain't went to court on an ICE case. How the hell you get a gun case in the city and it don't convert to a Fed case? Yeah. How that happen? Because whoever we got in here, people, you get a gun, man, you be shaking in your boots, hoping that the Fed don't pick that thing up. Yeah. I know people that went to prison for ICE 5 years after, because ICE came and picked up their gun case. If you're a felon, you got a gun, you go to jail. Yeah. Now, and I don't give a fuck who get mad. It's some lazy motherfucking judges in there. And we put them in there. They ain't goddamn biting in to get in there. We strolled down there and voted for them. They be off more than us. Oh, I was going to go to court. How the hell you get a letter in the mail talking about the court date postponed? Then you try to see my lawyer couldn't talk to the judge because the judge was on vacation. Yeah. Of course, everybody got a life, but how the fuck? Come on now. You got to go to work. If you out on bond, how the fuck you get a bond and you came and shot all these folks?
Do we start from the top and work our way down, or do we start from the bottom and I work our way up?
What do you consider the bottom?
These kids.
These ain't kids.
Where these young adults?
Yeah, because I see people up there all posted. They tell me these kids.
To me, they kids.
These ain't no damn kids.
Well, I might as well say, I'm 50. Something that's 20, that's a kid to me.
Oh yeah, it's a kid to you, but that motherfucker.
But if that motherfucker put a gun in their hand, they grown.
Shit, they ain't kids. They not kids. Period. Once you get to a certain, when you get to talk crazy, you grown then. My thing is, they grown people need to do with that for themselves. Grown people
That's
need
true.
to do for themselves. Grown folks need to talk for themselves. Now, I can't say this by some parents. These some real emotional kids. If parents be like, hey, don't bring your stupid ass over here because I know what the fuck you did. Don't bring your dumb ass over here so they can follow you over here and kill your sister and brother or me and my husband because I wasn't with you when you did that dumb ass shit. Now, these young adults, they emotional. They don't want to be shunned now. Now, our age, we still in the streets. Y'all gonna let the one who gonna kill everybody and snitch on everybody, you gonna sell him something. Hey, look, but I saw you was on. They say you did that shooting over there. I'm gonna holler at you. Don't sell him nothing. Cause you know it was a time that if you looked like you was gonna tell you. If you looked like your ass was gonna tell you wouldn't get nothing. If you did something dumb, when nobody gonna associate with you. Now you could do that. It could be some of that can go on. It's some older guys that I know still got power that's out there in the street.
But then, hell,
But you
them
know these
motherfuckers
little
don't
young
even
cats doing now.
they don't listen to them.
If you don't sell them something, you know what they finna do.
Oh, try to knock your motherfucking hand off.
They finna come knock on the OG door.
But you ain't got no business with them knowing where you stay at.
Hey, these little motherfuckers following you. Look. I looked at a video this morning and we were looking at the other stuff. They following people home with these Hellcats and these SITH and all that shit. They following these people home in their driveway, blocking them in, holding them at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Shooting and killing some of these folks for a car.
They put.
So imagine if the OG telling them, hey man, I'm not finna sell you shit.
You ain't gotta tell them. Don't answer your phone.
Man, they got GPS is this big with a magnet on them. Motherfucker walk past the car and slap that motherfucker on there and follow that motherfucker home.
They ain't got them. They doing all kind of shit.
It's just too much. It's just too much.
You talking about put in the garage? You can't even put in the garage no more.
I can say that, but I know people who move so smooth. To these young folks, it's layers to this. Yeah. It's layers to this plugs. Somebody, little person out here serving these folks. It's layers to this. It's youngsters out here that other youngsters don't play with.
But see, you got that one OG that's saying, man, you ain't gonna serve his ass, but I'm gonna serve him.
True. But you know,
fuck that. I ain't gonna let that nigga fuck my money up. That was a lot of it. And see, like, I get what you saying, but you got that one motherfucker they gonna still serve their ass because he think he missing out on something. Let that sweat their ass out. All y'all do.
I don't know.
Just don't care, man.
Nobody
don't care. Time that, man,
you gotta have principles. And from my point of view of it, it was people out there with pistols. From my point of view, and this is my take on it. If I'm somewhere motherfucking you shooting, I'm dumping too, bitch. I got to go home. So that's the problem. People, I have talked to young people that have been in this building. Oh yeah, we saw so and so shoot them. We watched it. But you know what? If you pick that motherfucking shooter off, ain't nobody gonna look for you. If you want some target practice, pick his motherfucking ass off. Nobody's gonna look for you. Nobody is gonna look for you.
They scared to do that.
No, because they too busy pulling their phone out instead of their pistol.
Yeah, that too. But everybody want to put something on social media. That's the shit I don't understand. Yeah. Everybody, when some shit go on, everybody want to pick their phone up, and the first thing they want to do is hit record instead of call 911. I saw that for some kind of help. You ain't calling the police, call somebody else, tell them to call the police.
I saw that.
But you pick up your phone, record shit, going live.
Try to help somebody. Put somebody in the car.
You ain't even got down trying to help the person. No, now you see the person just got shot.
I saw.
But you, instead of you saying, "Damn, let me help this person out. Let me call somebody to get some help or whatever." If you ain't gonna call the police, well, let me, like you just said, let me get in my car to take him to the hospital or whatever.
Let me take you to that. You can ride with
them. This person on the ground dying, you filming it. Yeah. Now their family got to see this shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? Now they family
now they kids got to watch this. I could go here and see my mama, my daddy, my uncle, my cousin laid out, stretched out. And then it's crazy. And they on there to my man shoe. And then, hey, what was the post? I'm sure the man made a post today. Anybody saw the post?
He made one?
Yeah, couple.
What you
I read it. Just talking about what happened and with that. It's going off or something?
He basically he said his mind on the family. I hope the perpetrator of the crimes know how deep the trauma goes. He talked about Glock switches are the number one public issue in our city and state. Though illegal under federal law, there is no state law that make Glock switches illegal. Why would you even put that shit on there? I mean, come on, let's be clear.
Hey,
Why would you even put that on there?
Telling the motherfucker right there, it's okay.
Why
okay.
though?
But the thing, I'm gonna say this:
converting a semi-automatic weapon into a fully automatic weapon that discharges all bullets within seconds doesn't belong on the domestic streets. Okay, well, shit, can't you pass something?
What you got to understand that
it's all about money.
Some shit shouldn't be said.
I understand this, but I'm gonna say this, and this is under God truth.
Shouldn't have said
the man hands tied for real.
What
it's just so much he can do.
What? Cause he just started showing up,
and I understand this stuff. Got as far as these switches and these laws. He just can't implement that shit.
No,
he's supposed to have this shit. Have to go. The legislature have to implement that shit.
His hands ain't tied. I guarantee you, he can raise that motherfucking pay up. Cause that's why everybody leaving. Cause that pay is terrible.
Yeah.
Now everybody that work down there in City Hall, damn, they make 100 and something. Google it. Everybody, pencil pushers and every motherfucking body can't be making 100 and something. Everybody can't be making 100 and something. You can do some. Birmingham is the lowest paid. Yeah. Look it up.
It is.
They the lowest paid. People getting to their 25 or whatever, and they leaving.
Getting the hell on.
They going on
to the sheriff department. They going other place.
They leaving. Why you gonna put your life on the line for some crumbs? I mean, let's be clear. This is a job.
Well, what can he do?
Is you serious?
What can he do?
I feel you on that, bro, because it's like.
What
like
can
you
he
just
do?
said, his hand tied.
Why everybody leaving?
If he do raise the pay for police officers, okay, he get police in here.
It's only so much money. In order for you to do that, you got to fire somebody because everybody make 100.
If he do that, he raise the pay. He get people and he get officers back on the street. Okay, they patrolling or whatever. He still got to go through city council because city council is the one that's gonna say, okay, do this or do that. He got so much say so, but city council can vote his ass.
And then the thing about this, bro, like I said and I say again, you can get him $100,000, but
you ain't got
ain't gonna change their mentality because I'm still not running in no goddamn by the face with no damn 9mm. These motherfuckers got switches and Tech 9s and shit that shoot 50 to 60 rounds a second. Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this:
the money ain't gonna make you Superman.
How many shootings y'all know that y'all just heard about that like this that the police was actually present? Besides the ones that then. So that means if somebody was by there, a motherfucker might not have did it.
That's true.
That's true.
So you're saying that he need to hire more police?
Ain't everybody that left because they paid too low. I mean, come on, let's be for real. If you risking your life, people are doing the job that they do not only because they liking it, but they're doing it for a means to provide for their family. Hell, McDonald's make 12, 13, 14. Hell, Chick-fil-A paying 20.
I understand.
You can go work at Chick-fil-A and make more than you
still, I don't give a fuck. You give me $200,000, I still want to go home.
And I get what you're saying.
Okay, you ready to pay up, but nobody don't want to work no more. Nobody want to work and do their job and really enjoy doing what they do. Like you just said, as a service to the community. Nobody. Every restaurant you go to, motherfucker got an attitude like they don't want to be there. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. Everybody underpaid. Police offer the same way in Birmingham.
Yeah, but we that's what we talking about, law enforcement. We ain't talking about the other.
It's the whole. That's what I'm saying. As a whole. So it's everywhere. It ain't just with that.
So in other words, you're saying the reason all this going on is because of weed.
It's going on because there's no police presence. There's not a police presence like it was when we was out there. There's not a police presence. That's number one. One of the main reasons the problem. They dispatch so many people to stop somebody from donut spinning. I mean, did y'all not see that? Y'all got 12 cars out there for donut spinning. Instead of y'all sending officers to solve the problem, y'all try to shut down a business. Made this man put all these blocks around his parking lot of his business. Instead of y'all doing something on y'all end, y'all forcing the business owner to come out of pocket to spend extra money to stop somebody from buying gas.
But them motherfuckers, you saw them motherfuckers, they was drifting around the police car. Didn't you see that?
I saw that, but
them motherfuckers don't got no respect for nothing.
And not everybody who was drifting ass in jail, ain't it? Shit. I know who drift on the motherfucking video. Hit free you, goddamn it, because I know he in there. He in there. They came and got his ass out of bed. Oh, you embarrassed them. They coming to see about you. They came and got them out of their bed. They coming to, if you embarrass them, they coming to see about you. They ain't stupid. They know the rules. Yeah. They know the rules. There's no police presence nowhere. They was out there having a group meeting with somebody's body right there. I mean, let's be clear. Yeah. It was a group meeting with a body on the street. They was talking. They ain't trying. No tape. No. They ain't, and they got a sheet in their car. Yeah. Y'all didn't get out of it. Who own Hush?
I don't know.
Who own Hush? Is that the one that the police officer own?
I don't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was a club.
I thought it was a hookah bar.
And I didn't understand. I didn't know that they was up there on the south side. I didn't know that the white folk let them folk come up there like that.
Yeah, because I think
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. I didn't know that black folk was.
Because I think if I'm not mistaken, that may be the bar that's owned by a police officer.
No,
okay. I ain't sure. Don't quote me on that. Allegedly, somebody told me about it. Allegedly, that it was owned by one.
So I didn't even know that it was just to hear about that, because when they were like on the south side, I was like, "The fuck they doing on the south side? That's new."
But see, they shut down. Well, they shut down the pool hall to put that hotel right there.
And
Hush was right there before they built the hotel.
If you're gonna have a club or cigar,
you know what,
any type of thing, I think you need to have the proper security.
So we all went to the break. We all hung out at the break. Yeah. Same spot. Yeah. We hung out at the break. When we went to the break, what we did? We went up there. We went up, but we also went there right. Cause we knew one thing: you go over there with that stupid shit, we can go in jail.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna get in trouble.
You going to jail.
Let's go back to the part you were just saying about the police presence. Back then, police,
UAB and everything police that, don't it?
Yeah, UAB, yeah.
Well,
you think UAB want to come up there and do something?
But what I'm saying is, if you got a crowd like that outside, wouldn't it be good to have a police car sitting up there if anything jumped out?
It would be.
You should. Now, I can say this, and we know this from having events ourselves. If you have a certain age bracket and certain venues require you to have an officer. If you have some at a rec center in the projects, you gotta have an officer.
Yeah, when you get so many people,
it don't matter how many people you got. They don't let you have a baby shower or nothing without an officer. You gotta have an officer. You got to have an officer to do events now, and that just I can't say that fall on the club owners and whether if it was an officer inside. But when you have something at these events, there has to be a law enforcement vehicle outside of the venue.
That's the reason that happened, because they felt like
if it was I get what you're saying, but they got common sense. We're not gonna sit up here and act like these kids, these adults ain't got sense. They got sense.
And what I don't understand.
They don't want to go to jail.
How the fuck did they get away, bro? All that traffic out there. How was they able to do that and get away?
Because they just pulled up.
That bitch be bumper to bumper.
It's easy because you know what? When they shot, what you think traffic did?
Got out of the way.
Exactly. They start running it. Fuck that light. If somebody starts shooting, what you gonna say? I know I'm gonna be like, fuck that light. I'm finna go. And then the people, I seen a post where somebody at Club 88 was having a show or something there. A live band next to it. They do live bands there. And they said they didn't even hit a shooter. When they came outside, it was bodies outside. The shots went off so fast.
Yes.
So it just was, and what happened was they had to be leaning out of a car. So when you leaning out the car and the car moving, the gun just sprayed them. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to tell these people how not to be so fucking stupid. Every video we watched of them kids in Chicago.
Oh, they bad.
They got out the car.
Yeah, they get out the car.
They got out they got sense enough not to know that if you get out, shooting out that car is a cap.
Yeah.
You get out that car, it hit different.
Yeah.
Every one of them, even the driver get out and let off. They get out that car, dump them out, get in that thing, and pull off. These right here hanging out the car. And what's so crazy? Y'all hanging out the car, it don't take number one of the right pedestrian to shoot the driver. Everybody did in the car.
Yeah.
I'm not going with you because now all of us gonna get charged with the same thing.
Yeah.
We all finna get capped.
Yeah.
They don't care nothing about putting you on death row.
Oh, yeah.
They got that prison down there, they stacking up now, brick by brick, to house you, to hold you down in there.
Yeah, cap case.
Yeah, they gonna hold you down.
But what I don't like is they starting out with a cap case, but just for them to plead out to a regular murder. I don't like that. If you get somebody a cap case, you need to stick to that.
But
and
you know why though?
They just want the conviction. They don't care about it.
But that's our DA, right?
Yeah.
Who is the? I don't live in that city, so I don't know. I mean, forgive me. I don't live in Birmingham. I don't really too tough speak on Birmingham. The community that I live in. Shout out to our police chief Walker. You come in that bit, they got a tank up there. They ain't playing.
Well,
a whole military tank.
I really think they need to tighten their bootstraps up.
Who need to? Who you think need to tighten it up?
Something done different
from the top all the way down, from the legislature to the DA,
everybody
to the.
And well, I think.
But
like I thank you for saying on the part about the pleading out. Okay, you got down, do a cap case on somebody, and the DA come to you and say, "Hey, we're gonna offer you this, that, and the other." I'm like you on that. If it's a cap case, and you got facts and know that this person killed this person, and you know what I'm saying, it follow up on the guidelines.
Yeah,
that was need to stick to.
You know what? Right now in Birmingham, the only court system that's actually operating and moving is the federal court system. Because these folks who we elected in down there that city, they be on vacation too much. Yeah. The federal court system. And then they said something about turning the city over to the feds or something.
Oh, they do?
I don't know. I heard something.
They were talking about getting federal investigators and I forgot who else it is. U.S. Marshals and somebody else this morning. They were talking about getting them in.
So but that ain't the first time I done heard. I don't know.
Every time
somebody get shot
like that,
that's just why I heard it once. So I don't know.
So what happened? Let me ask y'all this question. This is something that I haven't heard in a long time. We don't have task force anymore.
Shit, like you just go back to what you just said. They ain't getting paid.
But you know they used to have task force.
They got them, but they probably going. Them the ones going knocking on your door.
Have you seen the bus? No, they send the marshals. You seen it?
Birmingham got a task force that'll go knock on your door with the folks.
They got one?
Yeah, they've been had it for years. Tuesdays and Thursdays be the day, but I don't know how it is now.
Ain't that the drug enforcement people?
That's the task force.
No, they got other violent crimes.
You saying they need to have a task force?
Yeah, they used to have one for gangs. I know personally, they had one for gangs. They had one for violent crimes. Yeah. They had these things. The thing about it was, I think, funding.
I just said what you just said about money.
Where the money going? Everybody sit home make 100,000. Shit, everybody can't make 100,000. And I ain't talking about just 100,000 even. I'm talking about these folks making 20, 30, 40, 50.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is this not going on in Hoover? Why is this not going on in Vestavia? Why is this not going on in Homewood?
Let me see what they make, cause I bet you everybody don't make 100,000.
Why is
getting that money, and when you go across that line, the motherfuckers you already know
it like that gun line. You already
cross
know
that gun line. Your ass, Homewood. Go over there right there off that freeway right there by that zoo and watch what's gonna happen to your ass when you come over there acting crazy.
You remember when little buddy was what that dude name is? I know him too. Young dude who ran over the police, who ran all through there, end up going to the Fed. You know what I'm talking about?
Some of the ones that they was running and they
brought their ass all the way with them from Homewood.
One that flipped up out the car and they beat the brakes off.
They was over there in Hoover off 459.
They don't play.
They whooped that dude at that time.
Man, but it flipped that van and he came up out of it and shit. By the time that motherfucker got up out of that motherfucker, they caught him.
459.
Yeah, they beat the brakes off that dude.
Yeah.
A couple of them got fired, but
yeah,
they did beat the brakes off his ass.
Oh yeah.
Man, it just I think that I don't know, man.
I don't really know what can. As parents, we should do better. As parents, we have to. As parents, as aunts, uncles, as parents, we already failed them, but we have to do better. We have to uninvite their bad ass to the barbecue.
Where they listen now?
You got to uninvite their bad ass to the barbecue. Uninvite their bad ass to Christmas.
Are they listening now? Where they listen now? You be like, man, don't do that.
No, I ain't said don't do that. Hey, you can't bring your hot ass over here. You remember that?
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah.
Man, don't bring your hot ass.
Bring your ass.
Hot motherfucker. Hey, uninvite them.
Yeah.
And you know what? And people say, oh, that's gonna leave my kid out there in the world alone. That motherfucker gonna leave you alone while he over there with his girlfriend and the switch crew come over there and mow your house down. Cause the first thing they're gonna be like, oh, I'm finna go get the mama. If I want you to surface. Now me, if I want you to surface, I'm finna go get your mama. You gonna surface if I get at your mama. Or you don't want nobody else, cause this how they thinking. Then I don't think what we really not looking at, these people who doing these type of activities, they have females in their life who have kids and everything. And people's like, oh, you know, the parents, we could do the female and that girl with him, she know he doing that stuff. She's scared too. So what he gonna do? Get up there and mow her down in there?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
You can't leave. You can't go nowhere with them. You can't do nothing. So nobody never thought about the women who these people that you got a kid by him. You got a kid by him, you stuck. Your kid, you in your mind now you thinking, my kid finna grow up without a parent. You got so many kids now that don't have a mother or a father. So what you think those kids gonna grow up to be? Because you got to realize who the grandparents for them kids. Outside rats who already done fucked up some people. And I don't care who get mad. I did my part. I know the little ones that come through here or whatever. I know I've done my part as far as like telling them, hey, you don't have to do that, or hey, you could do something different. But then at the same time, I've been where you say you at. They ain't gonna listen. Oh man, they ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna do that. I have talked to some youngsters that's in prison. You know how you'll see them. They be like, oh, hey, Miss Keisha, you'll see them on Facebook. Well, where you at? Oh, I'm in jail. And then I'll say something like, I started to, what you did? I started to tell you sit your ass down. Damn, I wish you did, Miss Keisha. I'd listen.
We doing?
Shit, we ain't saying that. I'm guilty for not saying nothing. I'm guilty. When I see him out there, I be like, shit, you can't tell them that. Now they out there being dumb. Now if I see him out there being dumb, I'll be like, hey, that ain't gonna make you hard. Go get them. Because you ain't gonna do nothing. They don't want to go to jail. Encourage them how not to go to jail. They'll stop some of that hanging out the car shit. They don't want to go to jail now. Because they know they can't fight.
That's what I was saying earlier.
They can't fight.
That gun.
Let's be clear. Nobody ain't finna get the fight. It don't matter if they can't fight.
We know that. We know that. We know they not gonna.
I ain't finna get the fight.
Nah.
Well, we too old. We trying
We
to
ain't
fight.
too old because I done turned recently.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, then.
And,
So
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna be realistic with you. I know what these motherfuckers got. So I'm not finna say I'm gonna put my gun down and we gonna knuckle up.
yeah, that's like the
I'm gonna
dude
tell you
that
like this right here. If a bitch pull a pistol on me, you better use that motherfucker. And I ain't bad, none of that shit. You better use it, you better kill me. But if you don't, and I get the mine, I'm gonna off your ass.
You can't even get the fight with. Remember the in ends the young dude, that dude whooped him too. The dude and his cousin, then they came back and shot him and killed him. You can't even whoop him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand why people
everybody is
just
acceptable to somebody. There is someone that everybody will listen to. And if everybody would just take the opportunity and just remind the person, hey, we love y'all, want to see y'all here. It's something simple. We love y'all, want to see y'all here. I ain't trying to put the dirt on top of you. Because see, that's the thing. It's that dirt. A lot of them, they thinking, but ain't nobody going to give me, hey, I ain't trying to be the one that had to put that dirt on you. Or shit, when I see them being stupid, can you afford to die though? You got a policy somewhere? Because you gonna be out of here and then they gonna be talking about they were paying, frying fish for you. We'll go fund me. Get you a policy. Say stuff like that. Hey, leave something for your children, idiot.
They don't.
Somebody gonna be over there jumping up and down in your baby mama for some cornflakes for your baby.
Yeah, it is.
And they emotional. Do something. Go sit down. One thing that we don't understand is right now, it's probably people that don't want to be like this, but they can't stop. Because the other people ain't stop.
They ain't got nobody to try to lead them in a better direction.
The other people ain't going to stop. It's a lot of people out here dead that decided to change their life. They die faster than the ones who good in the saving. Man, I don't want to live like that no more. Boom. Yeah. Oh, he had changed his life. Seemed like to me he should have changed from toting that pistol. Yeah. You can't change. You can be affiliated with something that you ain't even got nothing to do with it. You could be people get killed for being somebody's cousin. Yeah. You better kill him because his cousin coming. People be out here lying. Man, I'm going to go get my folks. You don't want me to go. Folks don't know nothing. It's a lot of people who folks stay out their ad based on other people. It's some youngsters that's in their 30s that's in jail. I'll be glad when they free him. They ain't got nothing but a couple more years. When they free him, I'm going to come back on here and tell you because he's going to stop all this here shit. When they free him, and there's some people who listening to this motherfucker know who I'm talking to. When they free that nigga, he gonna stop a lot of this. It's some that's locked up. You can the timeline for when it got out of hand coincides with what they doing. Because how we said it is people in the hood that should be it's actually people in the hood that they know if I do this and this person said don't come around here like this and you still hot and doing it, they'll kill you for bringing the heat to where they at. Yeah. And they ain't been getting there about 5 years. Do the math. How long they been cutting up? How long they been cutting up like this?
Since Hurricane Katrina?
That's a different set. That's when them New Orleans boys came here. We could handle that.
And I think that's when it started because we were peaceful as fuck. So that's
but you know when it happened. What? That goddamn chicken sandwich Popeye had.
Boy, you so sick.
This dude stupid. But them New Orleans boys, that was during the time when we was in our early
90s.
That was when we was in our early 30s, late 20s when Katrina came. We was in our early 30s.
It's been about 20 years.
2010?
No, before then, 2008.
Somewhere around there, 2006. Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina was in 2005. Yeah. Okay. We was in our 20s.
That's when it got crazy.
That when them New Orleans boys came.
I was at Silco then.
Yeah, but see,
but you think these little niggas around these they offspring doing all this?
Cause nobody was messing with them New Orleans boys. So you remember the dude out of Vice here? I think. Please, I hope he gone. He don't live here no more. He went back to New Orleans. Remember, and dude, they said had moved to on the north. He was up there. They was fucking with him because they talking about some here evacuee. He was walking to the store. They fuck with the dude. You gotta remember. When I tell you what him, he was walking up the hill from the store. What that store is right there by the product? Yeah, right there at the store. Yeah, he was walking up the hill. Mm-hmm. They was talking shit to him in the store. Dude turned around in the middle of the street, walking there, and turned around and started walking back to the store and was picking him off, going back to the store. And nobody ain't fuck with him no more. He scrolled up and down there. See them New Orleans boy, they move different.
Yeah. That's just like you were just saying a minute ago about the OGs and like the certain one you talking about that's in prison. Mm. They respected those people back then.
But you know
because
what?
They told them, like you said, don't bring your ass around him with that bullshit.
You know what? He ain't even. He got to be like 31. He got to be like 31, 32 now, if that. But if you do the math on this craziness, how these kids and got claiming they with these set of people and these set of people, if you think back to the people who actually put these operations into play, they doing 5 split 10s. Do the math. That shit started getting crazy 18, 19, 20. That when it started getting crazy. 18, 19, 20. Now when they start setting them free, it's gonna get real bad, real fast.
It's gonna get bad before it get good.
Cause these robbers got to come back.
Are those the ones that she's trying to keep?
No, but we gonna have to, I don't know. She's trying to keep the ones who were selling them nickel bags of crack locked up.
Man, they ain't the ones. They ain't the problem. They ain't the problem.
All they trying to do is make $1.
Yeah, they
ain't the wrong one. The one that you need to have locked up. They ain't the one that going to jail. That's why I just said
they focusing on the wrong.
You can kill a person and get a bond. How do you kill somebody and get a bond? You took a life. How you get a bond? But you sell crack or weed and you want to get a motherfucker 900 years.
You know what? Look what you talk about. You can rape somebody and get a signature bond. I don't even see how. That's not even a question that should be asked. You already know it's fucked up.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you can rape somebody and get a signature bond. You can rape somebody and get probation.
That's right.
You can rape somebody and get probation.
But like we were saying earlier about the system.
It's us. But we elected these dumbass folks in here. Shit, somebody we know down there goddamn telling everybody to get slim. Shit, I mean, come on, they in there doing the wrong shit. But we elect these people to go in there. We have to be mindful of other people that we elected. We electing people because they popular. Like we get mad and say, these people cutting up on social media and they only doing it because they popular. We putting them in a position to be able to do it.
Yeah.
We electing the people to be able to do it. The people that's running for these offices and stuff, judges and all these people we know.
Yeah. We
electing these clowns to get in there to be on vacation half the year. Talking about your docket full, you're behind on court. But what y'all for? COVID over.
Yeah.
I know somebody. I ain't gonna say no name. I personally know him. Had a court case. Had a case. They ran so long, got away so long, till the motherfuckers dismissed the case.
Yeah.
Say you had served the probation out and they dismissed the motherfucking case. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I said, what? They dismissed the case. Like you served your probation or whatever.
Fuck with that. They were like, man, fuck this. He been gone so long. Yeah. We don't even fuck with him.
Time served.
Yeah, and just let it go. When I saw it,
it's a true story.
When I saw the paper with my own eyes, I was like, what?
I don't know, bro.
How can you be gone so long? To me, somebody was just trying to clear their docket.
So what y'all think It's a start.
This is with
Man.
us. It's gonna take us to fix what we fucked up.
Okay.
How you?
Wait,
do that,
I'm
though?
gonna say this.
How you try to talk to a generation that don't want to listen?
But see, that's the thing.
True.
We can't. We ain't gotta start. If we can't get the generation, we gotta start at the top. Elected officials. We gotta put somebody in there, not somebody in there. Oh, we're gonna stop crime, motherfucker. When you
Okay.
was a lawyer, you wouldn't stop in
You
crime.
saying that? Okay, take this out.
We
I'm gonna say this. Just
we
hear me
putting
out.
the
Just hear me
accident
out.
people in there.
I'm
We
like,
put
and
the
I always
accident-
tell you, and I done told brother the same thing. It don't matter who they put in there. Somebody gonna be for self, or somebody gonna be however
Can't
they
stop
want to be.
it, bro.
But and I get that, but you know what?
I'm just gonna say this.
How long they give you? How long you get to stand there? We gonna let you stand there.
It'll be 4 years.
Okay.
If a president now, 4
I
years.
ain't talking about no
The
president.
total is 8.
Yeah, we ain't
We
talking about the
talking
president.
election.
We talking about
I think
elected
it's-
officials.
As long as you keep it,
I
keep
know
going
that's
with
what
it.
I'm saying. If we let your ass in there for 2-3 years, you ain't did shit.
Get the fuck on.
We
Vote your ass out.
But
if you
Wait
ain't
a
dead, then get your ass up
But
out
let
of
me
there.
ask you this. All right. What you get with 1 to 10? What you get with?
he ain't my man, so I ain't gonna talk about it.
What you get?
I can't speak. I'm a person. Y'all know that I ain't
But
gonna
what-
speak on them that ain't
Okay,
that I ain't.
from what you see, what's going on?
But it ain't. It's not my city to
What?
to judge
But
on it.
I'm
I only
saying-
speak on youngsters, and you notice why I'm sitting here. I only speak on people that I've been affiliated with
can-
that's in the life.
But what can he do?
One thing for sure, he shouldn't have been talking way before now, before them little children got killed. Now, I mean, that's just a personal opinion. The conversation should have been going on before them children started getting killed.
They don't respect him.
Respect
But
too.
they don't respect nobody. It don't even matter.
But it ain't got nothing to do with respect. If you know the problem, if the officers are telling you, we leave Birmingham because we are the lowest paid. You hear this? I don't even work. I don't live in the city. I know they heard it.
If I give an officer $100,000,
You ain't gotta give them 100,000. You giving somebody who signing papers
But I-
100,000.
okay, but if I give an officer the money that he need for him to do his job, is that gonna stop crime?
I don't know, but one thing for sure, you damn sure can fire the fuck out of them.
You think you think
Let me tell you something.
if you an officer, Wayne, and there's some shit going down, and you're gonna jump out your cruiser with a 9mm and try to stop some shit these motherfuckers got?
You want me to lie to you? You want the truth?
Okay,
want the
wait,
truth.
hold on. Wait a minute.
These motherfuckers.
I get what y'all saying, but if I asked both of you earlier, what situation took place, shooting took place with the police in there?
Nah,
I asked y'all that. I don't really know because I don't be into it like
I'm
that.
just-
What?
ain't none.
I'm just saying
Okay,
from
then.
our
So,
times
wait,
to now.
to-
Wade,
to
end of
I,
the
now,
day-
in my time, free my dog. He saw somebody who he wanted, because they locked his ass right up. He saw him, he wanted him, he shot, they let his ass shot. He pulled off, they pulled off. By the time he got where he was going, they had a parade behind his ass. Hey, one thing you can't do, you cannot outrun that radio.
That's true. Cause see, the thing is, like back
You
in
let them shoot, but when they pull off, you pull off.
back in the day, you know, if everybody standing out there on the line, police pull up
And
he'd
church
be like,
chicken.
"Hey man, y'all get y'all
Yes,
ass."
exactly.
Yes, sir. And the motherfuckers running to their cars and they getting the hell on. Back in
Oh, when
our
they
day.
see that bitch creeping
Look.
around the corner, somebody saying, "There go the police."
Look,
Everybody getting the fuck on.
one time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
now they
now,
12.
now-
Nobody
Man,
hollering
I ain't
12.
doing shit.
First
I
of
can
all,
sit right here. But there's a lot of folk. They
But-
think they
Looking
can
at
sit
you.
there, but that's private.
but
property.
you know what? You know what police saying now? Oh, I'm not gonna get out and fuck with him because he got a switch. Oh, okay.
But that's just what
Yeah.
you just said.
No, I'm just saying that. I know somebody who got their ass slammed through their windshield in that church chicken parking lot talking that shit. Man, fuck you. This ain't your parking lot.
but see, that was back then though.
Boom, he slammed his ass through that
That was
windshield.
back then. They ain't doing that now.
They ain't doing
Hey,
that
a
shit
little
now.
police officer got out there and slammed his ass
Everybody
through there.
want to grab a camera and film some shit. Oh, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
that. And that's what a lot of it is too. Police don't want to get sued.
Yeah, lose their job.
Motherfucker, you trying to do your job because this motherfucker being disrespectful, breaking the law. You do your job and you gotta use a little excessive force. because this bitch won't calm down. He won't obey what you tell him to do. So yeah, you gotta slam his head through that motherfucking windshield.
Now you gotta do all that now.
I'm saying I say a little excessive force.
And the thing about the reason they don't want to cooperate with the police because the motherfucker ain't got no home training. They ain't got no discipline. So a motherfucker can tell you.
Question.
Calm down. No, fuck
Let me
that
ask y'all this. Right? I mean, true or false? If you're a police officer, you out there with your little outfit on, right? Your little vest and all that. You outside, you tell them somebody to move, leave, whatever. You train to bust that iron now.
Yeah.
You train to bust that iron. They got their gun, you tell them to do whatever. They reach for that motherfucker. Who the
person reaching for the gun and I'm the police officer?
But the police got the right to do what?
You got the right to kill him.
Okay then. So I'm trying to see again, what's the problem?
But first, you're supposed to try to defuse the situation. What you got that stun gun for?
You finna.
I'm not saying.
And I understand what you're saying.
You're supposed to try to defuse the situation
I'm
first.
not diffusing her.
Now you know what? He trying to be funny.
I'm not diffusing a goddamn thing.
Listen what I'm saying. Hear me out. You just said the police is trained, right? When they go to training and police academy and all that shit, they get trained on how to defuse a situation, how to goddamn de-escalate. That's what they call it. De-escalate.
He de-escalating when he's saying, "Young man, please step out off of the vehicle and exit the scene." That's the defusing.
I get that part, but I'm saying, like I just said, you got this stupid motherfucker that ain't doing what you tell him to do, and then when he got the car, and you get the up in his ass, you slam his ass in that motherfucking car.
At that point,
you excessive force. I'm gonna sue you.
You resisting arrest. Now you can say that. You can say that. So, now I know a lot of people got their head toe up. That excessive force stuff. If you look like you reaching or whatever, I can honestly say from what I seen, all of them who got their ass hemmed up, they did too much. They did too much. The reason how they gonna get they may be the
police or the person did too much.
The police did too much.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
We not gonna say that.
You go. Some of these police go too far with the shit. And what I was saying was, you get a person, you pull them over.
We talking about these folks that's out here shooting. We ain't talking about.
The person out here shooting. You telling them, hey man, get down, freeze, whatever. This motherfucker ain't doing nothing you tell him to do. Then you goddamn shoot the shit out of that. Then everybody wants to say, well, why you shooting?
They shooting at the car. They ain't saying get out free. When you see them, they shoot. Because number one, it should have been some cars out there. It's too many people.
That's what I was.
It was too many people out there for nobody to be That's the part that I don't think nobody is really listening. There is no police presence.
That's what I.
There's no police presence out. Whether they scatter their ass or not, you can't dispute the fact that there is no police presence nowhere. We couldn't even. 3 people couldn't be at McDonald's at the same time. They were putting up on that thing. Y'all clear the parking lot. You can go places now. You can ride through Birmingham. We right next to the damn police. I don't see no motherfucking cars. Shit. Hey, it's on the internet. The address is on the internet. We next to the station. Now you try something, they ain't gonna be next door because they gonna be mad. They gonna be gunning because you was in their backyard. Now you try something, they definitely gonna make an example out of your ass if you try something because they're next door. Now that's one thing they don't play now. They ain't gonna let you embarrass them. They ain't gonna let you try them. But there's no law enforcement presence. Yeah. Now the sheriff. The sheriff, I see them bitches everywhere.
Yeah, no sheriff don't play.
Now I don't know how is it possible that I can see more sheriff cars in the city than I see the actual city.
Well, you know,
because all of them then left the city and went to the sheriff department. That's why that's why you see all of them.
Well, the reason you see a lot of sheriffs now because they helping Birmingham now because of the shortage.
They helping Fairfield, they helping Midfield, they over there.
Yeah,
they helping Centerpoint.
Yeah,
they helping them.
Yeah. Well, that's who over there. It's Centerpoint, the sheriff.
He ain't stopping.
But they ain't shooting over there. They shooting in Birmingham. They ain't shooting. It ain't no mass shooting in Fairfield. It ain't no mass shooting.
She just had one the other day. Friday.
In Fairfield?
Right there in Midfield at the barber shop. Motherfucker shot the barber shop up, Frosties.
That was no mass shooting. That was at a nigga's ass.
Yeah.
It's still a shooting though.
Yeah.
No, we talking about mass shootings.
She mean like a lot of people getting killed and a lot of people getting
shit. A lot of people could have got killed. A lot of innocent people got killed.
I just know it ain't no respect nowhere.
No.
And the only way it's gonna stop, man, either we gonna have to do something about it or you just gonna have to let this shit die.
What can we do, man? What can we do?
You should have that mindset.
What can we do?
That's how
if you see his car.
No, the mindset of saying, what can we do about it? Making posts on Facebook is not gonna do it.
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
If you could if you just mention this shit to people, it don't matter whether you think they don't respect, they don't listen, you gonna hear it. You gonna hear it if somebody keeps saying the same shit to you. If your mama keeps saying, don't bring your hot ass over. Let me tell you something. Males, it's a lot of them that don't respect their parents or whatever, their mamas and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, all these people know out here, it's people's mama who ain't gonna do a damn thing for their head. Their mama can shut it down. Their mama can shut it down. They gonna have it's a bond now. Their fathers, it's people who dad ain't seen them in 100 years. They be telling me, this my dad, nigga ain't gave him a BB.
Yeah.
Your auntie, everybody got one person that they listens to. Don't get on Facebook and say it to these folks. If you see your kid walking out there with a damn what the dude said, with a pistol with a dick on there,
man,
say something. Be like, hey, is that? I mean, if you living like that, man, don't come to my house. If you gotta go like that.
I was at work, this gas station right down the street, and I seen a little guy. Man, he had to be about 4'11", and was about this big.
Exactly.
But he had a gun in his. I'm talking about a gun in his waist, and the clip was about that long. And he was just walking with it with his shirt out. I'm talking about this is the norm now.
And you mean to tell me if your kids or your nephews or whoever coming to your house, you can't say, hey man, if you living like that, you can't come to my house, man. I got a family here. It ain't that you fuck me, fuck me outside.
Can you go up to that little dude and be like, well, you don't have to have your pistol out like
them motherfuckers ain't no kidding to you.
I understand.
You better try that shit on somebody.
I'm just saying, you trying to say that you
want to know how you stole it?
How you
in your own backyard? If everybody, instead of making these long ass posts on there, I seen a girl make a post today. It took everything in me to say, bitch, you know your badass child was the one who was just shooting over there on so-and-so. The fuck is you making this post about, bitch, talking about the city? Nigga, whoop his ass. The city going. But your child, you didn't have to move.
Yeah.
You can't even stand your pay for a house. Yeah. And you around here talking about the city. Yeah. Tell Brickhead to sit his ass down. But you ain't gonna do that because he in the streets and he getting your motherfucking hand shit fixed and all this other stuff. You know, that's he looking out for you because he out there like that. Yeah. But you can say, hey man, if you living like that, don't come to my house. Nobody wants to get in a situation where they have nowhere to go.
But then you think that's gonna stop them? If you I don't think
it's gonna stop them, but it's gonna motherfucking put a halt to a lot of this shit. Because there's only so many places you can go. Now you got to realize these folk hiding somewhere. You ain't got no job, you ain't got nothing. Yeah. So in order for you to have somewhere to hide, somebody got to be able to put their name on something, right? Yeah, if your child is some shit, going out there getting an apartment for them and your name ain't happening. Because all they got to do is get on True People Search and look up your the mammy's name and they know where you live. So now you got you a bill because they mowed the damn house down over there. Yeah. So stop. It ain't so much of condoning them. Just let them understand that
it's gonna be hard. This right here gonna be a ongoing epidemic I'm just gonna call it epidemic shit. That shit like.
Do you think it's a specific group of people that's doing it, or you think it's like a widespread? Because
It's just a specific group.
It don't
It's
happen
specific. And this shit just happening it's happening everywhere, but
it's happening everywhere. But is there like a specific, like the ones that's doing it? Is it a specific age bracket?
Yeah, man. It's like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. People with money ain't doing shit like this. It's these broke motherfuckers that doing this shit.
You think it's a broke person sport?
It's a broke person sport because I think they saying the police saying that it was a paid hit. So you got to understand, in order for a motherfucker to
how they know it was a paid
that's what
hit?
that's what they said. That's what the article said, that they believe it was a paid hit. So the thing about it is, whoever did it, man, they need some money. And if a motherfucker tell you I got 30,000, I need you to do this, and you think you can get away with it. But
you know what? Some of this shit don't make no sense. The first thing you do is hop on there and say nobody won't give you no information. Turn the mic down, son. You hop on there and say won't nobody give you no information, right? That's what they saying. But then you hop your ass on there and say it was a paid hit. If nobody ain't told you, then how you know it was a paid hit?
Well, somebody talking.
Okay, then. So stop hopping your ass on there talking about this the city, the community fault, because they ain't tell you. Cause now you're lying.
See, they might tear that part, but they ain't gonna goddamn go to court. They ain't gonna testify. They ain't gonna do none of that shit.
But
they gonna
it's
say,
still besides the point. But you know what? They get on it in other cities. People that I know from out of town, the first thing they say is y'all doing this to y'allself because y'all ain't coming together as a community, and that's a fucking lie. Because somebody telling you something.
One thing I do know, over that mountain, if Billy Bob sees something, Billy Bob gonna tell it. He don't give a fuck. Who did it? Was that person right there? And they don't give a fuck. They gonna go to court. They gonna punch you out, and you ain't gonna.
I just said they're not gonna go to court. So, if somebody in the city telling something, they ain't gonna go to court. They ain't gonna testify. They ain't gonna say, "Hey, this, that, and the other." But as soon as something happened to one of their children, they cousin, they uncle, they whoever, oh, why y'all ain't saying that? But you just seen goddamn Billy Ray get killed last week, and you ain't said shit. So.
This is another question about the Shawnee. If me and Donna, we kicking and we hanging out, I know somebody looking for Donna for some fucked up shit he did. Donna, don't bring your hot ass over here. Yeah. If it was a paid hit, every motherfucking body down there who was standing on the side of his ass know they looking for him.
I don't believe you think.
Everybody down there, if it was a pay, the police know it was a pay.
But what I'm saying is, do they know? I'm saying, motherfucker, just down there. You ain't thinking that somebody finna come and mow your ass down. They said
somebody was in line. If you know somebody after your ass, you gonna stand in it's your house. You that bold. You know somebody after you. You that bold. You gonna go to the class alumni with all your class members there.
Don't care, man.
I hear what you said, but I'm going back to the point to where I said
that
you know it ain't that. It's about shunning these people. As I heard the young children say, we gonna shun you, we gonna cut you out, we ain't gonna let you goddamn come around, we ain't finna fuck with you, we ain't finna look, we ain't finna talk to you, we ain't none of that. You putting yourself at risk, hanging in areas with these people. I done been somewhere and seen somebody hot, and when I was like this, I looked and said, like, hey, that's so-and-so. It was like somebody had parted the Red Sea. And you know they looking for you. You know they looking for you. You ain't got no business now. It don't matter how long ago it been.
It's a different time now.
But we talking about, it ain't about.
They don't care about getting shamed. None of that. They don't care. They don't care about
these
nothing.
Kids is emotional.
But proving a point.
Didn't we just say that? Did he not just say these people care about what people say about them? That's what he said, right? What people say about him, what they do. No, you said it. Oh, they care what somebody said about them. That's why they can't get beat up, and that's why they killing folks. That's why they ain't fighting, because they care. Now, that was your statement that you made earlier, that the people worry about what folks say about them. So with that being said, if somebody saying don't bring your hot ass around here because they going to try to mow the place down,
what I was saying on that was, the point about that is they trying to,
what? Let me think what I'm finna say. I'm gone, though.
Because what I was saying on that right there, it wasn't it. they pick up a gun. That's what I was saying about they care about what people be saying about them. They quick to pick up a gun and want to shoot instead of goddamn fighting, or you just saying, okay, man, you got me. I'm gonna go on and leave this alone. They don't want nobody saying, oh man, pump this, that, and the other. That's what I was saying on that part.
It's a lot of feelings in it right now.
They
People
feel get in it then, and that's why they go
people,
pick up the gun.
People feel like they so quick to be disrespected to the point to where, you know, when I was
thing you could think of to solve it
is I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
I'm gonna shoot this
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna shoot this motherfucker.
Your intention ain't to kill nobody. Cause they know right and wrong for real, to tell you the truth.
But they know they intention is to kill somebody, and they don't care who they kill.
The thing about it is, bro. Well, man, people emotion. Everybody emotions and their pride is in it now. To where they don't want the next motherfucker to feel like they weak, so they got to prove a point to the next motherfucker. But the next motherfucker ain't gonna come to your court. They'll give you no money for a lawyer or give your mama some money for a funeral. They're not gonna do none of that.
My thing is, I don't want us to sit here and say there's nothing can be done. We can't say that because everybody is saying we can't do nothing about it, and that's why it's out of fucking control. That we saying it, so we getting people that's sitting in seats the same power to be able to say the same things that we are saying. But you can't say we can't have that mindset.
I understand, but telling a motherfucker you can't come around, that ain't gonna help the situation either.
They gonna go somewhere else.
Okay, and that may be good, but we saying as parents, as family members, what we can do. That's what all the posts is. Oh, y'all need to tell y'all badass children. That's right. Tell your badass children, hey, bro, don't bring your hot ass around here with that. Tell your badass children.
I understand that, but that still ain't gonna stop them from doing what they doing. They gonna go and hang somewhere else.
They may go hang somewhere. However, it's a common sense situation. Yeah. There is only so many places
that you can
go.
Nah, I'm finna ask you this question. The reason that we where we at is because these motherfuckers don't have common sense.
And wanna know why? Because we didn't say that was stupid. Hey, don't do it. You got a voice. Use it. Stop using it by making a social media post. Say it to the people. Hey, buddy, you around here with that dumb shit, but I ain't got no money to bury you. Now you definitely gonna be unburied because I'm gonna let them put you in that pine box. Because I ain't got it.
Do you think that'll stop it?
It don't matter to make them get them an insurance policy. If you can't stop it, I mean, that's just the bottom line. You can't, but just make them get, you gotta say something.
I get what you're saying. You gotta
say something. Who made that song? I just need you to say something. Who's that Drake? Yeah. I just need you to say something.
I get what you're saying, like, because if you don't say something, a person feel like they can keep doing and keep doing and keep doing. But if you say something to them, like bro just said, you might be like, Dwayne, don't bring your ass over here with that bullshit. Don't come out here with that negative shit, that bullshit, that hot shit, all that shit.
He gonna go somewhere.
He gonna say, okay, I can't go to my mama's house.
I'm gonna go to my cousin's house.
Go to my cousin's house. Okay. And if your cousin tell you the same thing, you gonna just go to the next person and the next person until you gonna go hang with them. Someone where a mother gonna say, okay, man, come on in here, man, with that bullshit. It's just how it is.
And hey, let me tell you something. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to, but these motherfuckers ain't slow. They mowed whoever down and their ass is missing in action. It's somewhere they going. And I'm telling you, these folks lay low at their family house.
But you got them same people that you talking about, baby. They with the bullshit too.
That's why I just tell you the girl when she posted it, I wanted to tell her, bitch, your child just shot up them folks' household.
I get that.
But say something.
You saying
but
something.
But see, you about disputing it. Dispute if you do, you making a reason like, oh, if you say that, that's not gonna make a difference. You can't give elected officials a way out. You have to tie these people hands. Open the floodgates to us. They gonna have to do something.
And that's what I'm saying.
It starts with us, but
that man's hands is tied.
He ain't
to where.
Don't give him no credit like that.
I'm just saying it's just so much he can do.
This man made a post saying it ain't legal. It's not illegal.
He's telling the truth.
But be fuck quiet. You wasn't telling the truth before that them damn children got killed. So that's why I don't speak on that. Because now you vocal when them kids got scared, kid cut them focus on your ass about them kids when it was our kids. See, that's a difference. Kid, what you just called them? Some kids.
They babies.
They're kids or whatever. They're still somebody's kids.
Yeah.
You can't say because you 3 and under or 4 and under, you a different type of kid. Have the same energy for all them people kids. Cause them somebody kids who were laid out last night.
Yeah, that's true.
Before them kids got killed, you should have had the same energy for these other kids that took place. Them kids who lost their mamas and shit up there at UAB. When them folks followed them up there in the fucking UAB police car was out there while they was out there shooting that motherfucker. You should have had the same energy for them women who were out there. Have the same. His energy did not come until them folks was on their ass about them children. Children is children. You can't put a cap on what type of children. I'm not gonna never. I don't live in the city, so I don't talk on it. But I will never give an elected official because we paying tax money. Y'all pay tax money to these people. For these people to come together, these people supposed to be the people that you hired to come up with a solution, not to come up with you as the community ain't doing nothing, but y'all jumping on there talking about it was a paid hit. Somebody said something, anybody who I know from out of town, I ain't coming there. Y'all mail said they can't, y'all won't help them. I don't live in the motherfucking city, but they got all the answers. So it ain't that. It's people out here that have been killed that these officers down there don't even respond back to these folks. These folks ain't doing no fucking work, man. Yeah. It's bottom line. Nobody is working. Yeah. You call anybody who has a family member that has been killed or somebody that's missing or something. These people use what these folks is saying in the street as a way out for not doing their fucking job. I don't give a fuck if we paying you 10 cents. Do your job for the 10 cents. Yeah. I can't go to work and tell them people the internet down, so I can't do no motherfucking work. You know what they gonna do? Hey, somebody turn on a hotspot. It's a solution. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. In the morning, we have elected you.
Y'all ain't elected.
Hold up now. We have elected. We have elected you.
You ain't elected me.
As the new mayor.
No.
Tell me what in the hell is your proposal and your plan to stop what's going on? Shoot, I'm ready.
I'm not the new mayor.
I'm saying you the new mayor right now.
I'm not the new mayor.
Okay,
I'm not the new mayor.
I'm just saying.
You can't elect me to be that.
Okay, well we just turned. We didn't got with you.
I don't live in the city. I can't speak on it.
We need your help.
You don't need my help. I don't live in the city. I don't live in the city. I can't speak on that.
And it's just like I said, and I say again, it's a bad situation. Okay.
So we have elected you since you live in the city.
Yeah.
What's your proposal?
More officers on the street.
Okay. So how you gonna go about doing that? Because now
we hiring. We're gonna get.
They don't got the money. They said.
But we got to find a way. We got to find a way to. But we got to find a way to get some money.
And how you propose that?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna make these club owners. What we're gonna do is make these club owners get security guards.
So we're gonna punish small business.
We're gonna have to.
No, we can't punish small business.
Nope.
What I'm saying,
we can't punish small business.
We ain't punishing them.
Yes, you is punishing them.
Business for somebody out there in their parking lot, or not in their parking lot, out there in the street, the city.
But you can't. But he can't. But I can't. I can't tell the club owners that y'all need at least 1 or 2 police officers out there in the parking lot.
Well, then you gonna say ain't none. Well, how am I open my club because y'all short-handed because ain't none available.
Well, somebody always on.
No, they said they ain't even got enough to do the shifts.
We need police presence.
I agree.
We need more roadblocks.
Nope.
We need a task force specifically in the areas where it's high crime rate. Yep. We need a lot of undercover cops. And we need the community to stop being scared. And if you see something, say something.
You think?
What that dude name on Birmingham?
Austin Fitzgerald.
That's what you sound like.
Yeah. See something, say something. That's all I'm saying. I'm
gonna say this. If hypothetically somebody say, oh, okay, Keisha, what you think we could do to try to eliminate some of this? You know what I'm gonna start with?
You gonna start with?
At that motherfucking county jail building down there.
What you gonna start doing?
Because every motherfucking out of here doing it got a fucking open case.
So you say you need to get them locked up and get them on the prison? We
got to get this process rolling. Because keep in mind, when you catch somebody, they out on bail for a shooting that happened in 21 and shit.
That's true. That's
so
true.
First, I'm finna go down here and see why. True. I want to know why.
That's true.
You got a backlog.
That's true.
And I'm going to start with pulling how many fucking days you been off.
That's true.
I'm going to pull how many court cases you done ran through your courtroom, how many that was pleas, how many was actually trials. I'm finna run your numbers because numbers don't lie. Now, if I can prove you ain't doing your job,
you gonna get them up out of there?
I got to get you up out of there because you my problem. Because everybody that get arrested, the first thing to do say he was out on bond for a shooting for so and so. Okay. Now that's me. So the root cause is, when I told you earlier, it's the judges. Please help me understand, Judge Crackerjack, how the fuck in 365 days minus 10 holidays, you done did 200 cases. Divide that by motherfucking the days you've been there, you ain't did shit. Let's talk about it. DA, let me see how many capital murders you done pleaded down.
Yeah.
Now, the death penalty is still active in Alabama. Capital murder, we're gonna drop the death penalty.
Yeah.
Now, let me plea you down from this death penalty to a life without. So I'm gonna plea you down to this life without and send you to this regular ass motherfucking home and down there till they get that Lego block ready for your ass down there. So you can go down there and make some tags. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I said don't give nobody no out to saying it ain't nothing you can do. Because you can start down there in the motherfucker with them 9 floors at down there.
Yeah.
True.
Because no, I should have never, as a citizen of the United States, seen somebody court case said they had been running long enough to you fucking let them go. Yeah. So again, correct me, am I wrong? When somebody get arrested, what do they say? He is currently out on bond for so-and-so, so-and-so. Yeah, then I'm going to start with the fucking magistrate, too. When I get from off the judge, while I'm on the judge head, I'm going to get on the magistrate head. What prompts you to get this motherfucker this bond?
All the bond don't come from the magistrate.
It come from the judge?
No, yeah, it comes from DA.
We all of us finna get together. But when somebody got some bullshit going on down there in that city, they send your ass in there to magistrate. You go in there and say the right. I know the magistrate done goddamn freed me a time or two. So the magistrate got some motherfucking authority in that bitch. You can tell me whatever you want to.
But I'm just saying.
But now, still, I don't think, God forbid, I don't want to see nobody in jail. It's some real people that I know that's in jail for getting some money. I would hate to see anybody in jail. I don't see that. I hate to see that. But to be around here giving these people the power to think, oh, okay, our hands is tied. We put you in there. Is this public knowledge for to say how many cases a judge cases that took place? Everybody who I know shit get postponed. What y'all doing? I want to go in there so and so. Oh, my judge, can we post? Let me look at my calendar. Can we do the 15th? Yes. Next, then you go to the next one. It's owned by private investors and who can actually sue the state if they don't keep the jails filled. So They give bonds to create space and keep the warehouse full. Shit, the bonds ain't, but you getting the wrong bonds. A person who didn't rape the child ain't got no fucking business with no bond.
None.
That's true.
You can get mad.
You
at
a
me, I don't give
pedophile.
fuck.
You got a problem.
You can do something to a
Yeah,
child.
that's
You can do something to a person, period. You can rape the person, period.
You a special kind of person. You don't need no
They need to
bond.
lock your ass up forever.
You don't need no bond.
Yeah.
Some stuff should have a bond. If somebody done broke in your house, you and they can run out the door and you can shoot them in the back, they gonna sign your ass up and lock your motherfucking bond because you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You gonna get in here in this jail. You ain't gonna keep up no shit. They gonna keep you in charge. They can get you to watch these other motherfuckers to call you all kind of fuck niggas and shit and pass out commissary and all that because she ain't gonna do that. But you ain't gonna let little Nuck do that shit. So don't never get on folks the power to say, oh, okay, y'all can't do this or y'all don't need that much power. Do your motherfucking job. Back in our day, we did something wrong. Police, do your motherfucking job. Come get us. Not postpone this shit.
Yeah.
So it's something that can be done about this dumbass shit. You want to know what these folks know? I can mow me a bitch down and they ain't gonna get to my case. That's what I hear. Yeah. If my murder case sitting on somebody's desk, somebody's desk, because they talking about we got so many unsolved cases. It should be unsolved, motherfucker. You ain't even went out and seen what happened. You ain't asked nobody. You busy. What are we paying y'all for? So we got to start with the system itself. The system fair. If it's somebody if you getting some money, oh, they coming to see you. Kill a nigga.
Oh yeah.
They don't want you. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go get Tommy. Tommy got too much motherfucking money. You seen what the fuck he riding in? You don't need. Hey,
you worry about the wrong shit.
He out of order. Go get him.
Hey, yeah.
So you chasing the wrong people. I'm not saying it should be legal to deal drugs or whatever, but they're chasing. Man, they gotta. You see what how much manpower they bring in and bust somebody nowadays. Yeah. They got 26 cars, but you can't find nothing who riding around here every day
with a switch.
Mowing
motherfuckers down.
Yeah, but you can go and hit. Shit, they did simultaneously bust on Baldhead. They brought out every motherfucking body. He ain't killed nobody. He ain't did never get some money.
Yeah.
But Nuck done mowed down everybody at the birthday party. Yeah. And y'all can't find him. Yeah. But you found this man that nobody ain't know what the fuck he was. Even with the people, his folks ain't seen him. Yeah. But somebody told you what hit all his spots simultaneously. Now, what did money with?
You know who did that? That motherfucker that got jammed up.
Hey, and the same motherfuckers who get jammed up telling on Nuck them for mowing down that place. So that's how they know. They knowing. You go down there now, and what they call them a returnable bond. Back in our time, it was a good bond. You go down there, you go in there, and they ask you when you get in there, what we doing? Shit to the top, the back, wherever I'm going. That's where we going. I mean, but hey, either that or they gonna talk to you and carry you down there and let you in the door and give you that card. Call me and you got 3 days to call me or it's a problem. Yeah. They gonna book you in the system. Your feet ain't never even hit the back door back there. Yeah, ain't now hole.
No hole.
No hole. Shoot, they done let you out of there so fast you ain't even hit the system. Yeah. Then they arrest you. No.
It's a blur. Your
pitch ain't even up there.
It blurred because you done went so fast.
Your pitch ain't even up there.
You got a motherfucker that got 22 counts or more and ain't goddamn gone.
Man.
This some shit I didn't see. This stuff that I see. So I say it to say that the court system, people who because I can't vote. So people who live in the city of Birmingham, you can vote in the city of Birmingham based on your address, and so do you. Y'all voted these people in there that's on fucking vacation half of the year. You go down there, people court date on home. I know people who ain't went to jail yet. And they got me scared. I don't even speak to them. People around here getting killed, talking about they snitching, cause somebody down there motherfucking eating cookies and creams and shit down there. Ain't doing no work.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh, he snitching. That's the thing going on the street. Now you snitching.
Yeah.
All you need is a lawyer that's gonna keep postponing your case with a relationship with the judge.
Yeah.
Then eventually they gonna say, it done been on this docket too many times. We got to do something. Do you got some money? Can you pay a fine? Can you do this house arrest shit? Okay, that's gonna get us some money.
Yeah.
If you can do this house arrest, that's gonna earn us some money. That's
true.
Yes, they are Miss McQueen. Yep, that's all they worry about.
So that's the only thing they concerned about. Can you pay this? What they call it, community corrections, so we can get some money. What is you doing with all this money that y'all can't get nobody no raise on Birmingham Police Force? Now the criminals is running wild. Now let's be clear. Y'all gonna be mad if some of these folks start saying, y'all didn't get Nuck for killing my motherfucking daughter. I'm gonna catch Nuck and scratch his ass on 3rd or 4th or over there on getting out 20, wherever you catch them. Cause there's some real killers out here for real. That's like that. Cause these people cheering that this happening to is some real street people. So it's there. If these folks can get in court alone, that court docket alone will slow some of this shit down. Everybody, I ain't never seen that many. Man, you had to be a me. Couldn't nobody but what his name? Randy Dempson was able to get your ass on that motherfucking ankle monitor on that community correction. You had to go in there, you had to go in the lawyer office with 25 or 50 bands to even have any conversation about that community correction. You be in jail now. You staying there long enough with a $500,000 bond. They gonna call to your house talking about, do you got anything? And I know because they didn't call mine. Do you got anything that you can come get him out? Can they get an ankle monitor to your house? They call you.
Yeah.
Do you got a property you can put up? Okay, we willing to reduce the bond. We overcrowded. Shit, you overcrowded because that motherfucking docket ain't moving.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad.
What's the longest time that y'all know somebody been down there in that county? I know somebody had 5 years.
I know somebody sitting there
locked
for
up in the
5
county.
years that didn't even go to court.
Go to prison.
Yeah, I'm just saying, ain't even go to. I'm telling you, they still was on the docket. They was.
Some of them never get processed to go to prison.
They was sitting in.
Just sitting in the county.
Yeah, they court case kept getting postponed.
Yeah.
Nah, and they probably was in there
5 years, bro.
They was in there for getting some money with it.
Yeah.
But then what I just said earlier,
names,
man, about how you can be it's a non-violent crime you're doing. Crime is a crime, don't get me wrong. But a non-violent crime, man, you go to jail and you get processed faster and go to prison, then you go out here and kill somebody.
Ain't nobody getting processed now.
What I'm saying is, you get a bond for killing somebody. You get a bond for raping somebody.
You want to know why?
Getting money, they want to hold your ass until you.
When they bust you, your funds go in there. In order for them to be able to release your motherfucking funds into the system, they got to process your ass. They can't just take your money off the shelf like that. Your money is going to be in evidence. Everything that they collected when you get busted is going to be sitting there on that shelf until your case come up. So a gun ain't going to get you. You can't buy no police cruiser or nothing with that gun.
That's true.
Right. They don't. They don't offer shit.
Yeah. And that's a lot of it right there, what she just said.
Time, sir.
Yep.
Because they were been in there a long time.
They've been in the county the whole goddamn time, so
Or that community correction.
Yeah.
If they let you out for 5-6 years for your case come up on community correction, they let you go in. And I ain't never seen community correction where you can motherfucker be around that bitch free. They let you out from 8 to 8 on community correction. You know these folks ain't got no.
All about the money. It's $175 a day per inmate.
Right.
You're getting paid now. That's why they don't care nothing about no lottery. The lottery is locking motherfuckers. The lottery is the prison. That's why they don't care nothing about no lottery.
But the thing about it, y'all holding people in there for getting some money. You can kill somebody and do 5 years and get some money, and they gonna give you 20.
And that's why the murder rate is so high because they're not prosecuting and getting these motherfuckers the time that they deserve. For the
Shit,
stuff
they
that
ain't doing that. I told you somebody that they had ran so long. They told them that's all right. You could go. You was on probation for something else. We ran it all concurrent. You gonna run somebody concurrent and they ain't even showed up on the rest of the shit.
God damn it.
And then they gonna let you go. Right. That's why they in the counter that long, cause the motherfucker ain't doing nothing. The judge off.
Everything fucked up. I don't know, man.
We behind.
We just
can't.
back. Yeah, we are behind.
Everybody keeps saying that's the go-to excuse. We behind because of COVID. Shit, COVID over.
Man, COVID over. They supposed to be doing case.
They was behind before COVID came.
Yeah.
The judge on vacation. They somewhere smiling on a fucking cruise or at a gala somewhere.
But I know one judge, but that motherfucker did not play, bro.
Is he working?
No, he died.
Oh.
He was a motherfucker. That Judge Pearson, bro.
Yeah.
Man, he did not give. Man, he didn't.
But he moved. His docket moved.
Yes, it did.
When he went in there, when nobody in there being stupid, they ain't testing. Your court, your lawyer wasn't able to be your frat brother, and we all going to play golf. He ain't caring about none of that.
None of that. And then I just see you here on a case before bailiff. Get it, man. Bun lock, bro. Bun lock.
Gloria Bayhawk can't even look up at your ass.
Yeah,
she was just mistreating the fuck out of you. Ain't never look up.
She bat my ass
down. She bet you down.
Yeah, she bat my ass down.
That's the thing that's so crazy. I can't think of that lady, that black lady. She was an older black lady. She was a judge. That motherfucker wasn't playing. Yeah. She was signing them motherfuckers up.
It's a whole new. You had them.
I had a bond, a property on a bond that was in her courtroom, and the feds had picked them up, and the judge had to release the property off the bond, and I couldn't sell the house because since it was a Fed case, I don't even know how the hell they got involved in it. And I had to tell her, I'm trying to say, when she came down there to the records room, and she looked at me and she said, "So is this what you do with your property?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "Oh." She said, "You're trying to sell your property?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to move my kid to a better school district." You know, she said, "Okay." She said, "I'll do it this time, but I'll never do it again." I ain't put my shit up on a bond since. You motherfucker in there, bitch. You need 200, I ain't getting you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but how you getting your conviction rate high? Because you ain't convicted nobody.
They are. They just not like they let folks plead out the lesser
But
crime.
they ain't even going to court.
I know it because they plead out. They plead out.
They ain't running the docket, period.
Because they plead out.
What? Plead out to community correction.
Hey, whatever they plead out to. Whatever they can get.
Out of that motherfucking courtroom, out of that system.
Man, that shit just is like I said, it's all a money scheme, bro.
I don't in this city, I would say it's a money scheme, but I'm not gonna say it's a money scheme now. It's fucking sorry, man. It's fucking laziness. It ain't about none of that. It's about fucking lazy. Get them numbers. If anybody can get the numbers, I'm gonna see if I can get that shit. I want to know how many, because if it's you can look up the number.
You should be. It's public record. You should be able to look it up.
I'm gonna go look that shit up. I'm gonna look it up. I want to see based on the number of cases that was handled back there when we had Pearson, Bayhacker, and the daddy Bayhacker. I want to see them versus now.
Her husband too, goddamn.
That was a dad and his daughter, Gloria Bayhacker. What his dad's name? Her dad's name was?
I thought there was a lady and her husband. It was a white lady and a white man.
I know it was a daughter. Bayhacker was a dad.
The dad had the white hair.
Yeah, the dad.
Yeah.
And
He wasn't nothing to play with either.
Hey, where the fuck is she at? Them wasn't playing. They ain't even look up at you when they ain't even look up at you when they throwed your life in the trash can.
And it was a little short when he played. I forgot his name. I ain't got to do but go home and look at that paperwork.
Don't talk about that.
I got to do go home and look at that paper. I can name all of them.
You know, I ain't gonna say plea deals is a bad thing. I think if somebody know that they go and put it up there. What it say? COVID is not over and it will be here. Okay, man. Okay, mama. COVID going to the hospital a minute, but COVID shouldn't be stopping people from going to court. COVID shouldn't be stopping people from going to court, and that's the problem. We can't allow them to say COVID is hindering due process and all that. We can't allow that. We can't keep giving these people a way out. That was like one of my big things. They got a way out. Everybody got a way out. Everybody can say, oh, we behind because of this, we because of that. That's the problem. Everybody who done killed parenting is a big part too. Exactly. It's a ghost in the room. More exactly. You right. You right. We just was talking about that. Yeah. Even if we just say, hey, mention it to them. Yeah. You can't just wash your hands with it.
I get what you were saying by telling little Ray, hey, don't bring your ass over here with the bullshit. Take your ass somewhere with that. Don't bring that hot shit here. I get that part, but the only thing we were saying was on that, somebody gonna take Lil Ray ass in. And you should be telling Lil Ray, hey man, I ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying.
Hey, don't be mad because somebody else willing to risk it all. Let me give you an example of some crazy shit. I was younger, and we was riding around, and a person, may he rest in peace. He was one of our good homeboys. He used to tell us all the time, don't get in the car with me. I be on some more shit. Don't get in the car with me.
That's real though.
And one day we was riding, and he was like, man, I need a ride so bad. And I said, hey, you told me don't get in the car with you. He was like, man, I really need a ride. From what Sean, fuck it, he did. I really need a ride. I was like, man, you always said, no matter what you do, don't get in the car with you. He was over there in South Park. A person that I met and became friends with later on in life said that he called her that same day trying to get a ride. It hurt me so bad, but then at the same time, I figured God spared my life. The next day, they found him in South Park. Somebody had went in there and shot him, killed him, and he was on, and they flipped the sofa over with him on there. If I would have gave him that ride, I was gonna be the ride to either where he was or picking him up from wherever he came from. And that was one of his rules. I have had a lot of homeboys that I have dealt with that be like, hey, don't get in the car with us, or hey, I ain't gonna come. I have dated people that have said, I ain't gonna come to your house. I'm not gonna come to your house. I don't want nobody to follow me to your house. And so. If I see you, catch me in the street or catch me whatever, or I can put back then they'll let you put the money in for a bank account and stuff. I'll talk to you and we can catch up when we catch up, but it's respect is due. It's way you can handle this. I know young dudes that don't even go visit their kids and the mama that put money in mailboxes and stuff for their kids. Young dudes now, 20 dudes that have been at this station, dudes that I know out, my nephew and them friends, put the money in the children for their kids and stuff in mailboxes and stuff because they know how they living. These people come around you because they hide and they know you will allow it. Yeah. You got to stand your ground. You got to not allow it.
It's just so many layers to peel back, man, until it's just...
The first one of that motherfucking courthouse.
Yeah. That's true.
That first one at that courthouse.
You start from the top and work your way down.
And nobody who should be able to mow nobody down and go in there and tell on somebody else and get a bond.
That's true. Now
that's the DA and them need to have some principles. That's DA true. And them need to have some principles.
That's true.
You can't mow no nigga down and then come in there and be like, hey, if you give me a bond, I'm gonna tell you who got that dope over there. Or I got a cold. The key thing now, I got a cold case.
Yeah,
I'll let you tell me about that motherfucker, and my heart gonna be as equal as cold as that motherfucking case when they get your ass up there and said no bun.
Yeah.
See, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers getting out on shit like that. What you just
That
said.
cold case.
That cold case.
And you know how they know about the cold case? Some other talking motherfucker.
Yeah.
People get a cold case and hold that mug. People gotta get a cold case, man. They hold that cold case so long. People around here looking for their family members and everything. People know these folks are stressed out by their folks. And these people holding this information for their damn get out of jail free card.
As soon as that shit happen, the next thing, man.
They ain't gonna tell shit. They still gonna ride. I know people hold. I learned from the cold case from some folks I know.
Look,
hey man, if you ever get healed up, you got that cold case under your belt, you going to the house. I done seen people not get charged with work if you got that right cold case.
God damn.
Shoot, when they let it be like a somebody like that judge's daughter who had got killed, they burnt up in their car and they end up putting them 2 boys on death row for it. Somebody got their motherfucking freedom with them. And they ass supposed to have been gone forever. That cold case will set you free, man. That cold case will set you free. But in order to stop these kids, we cannot give the people that we voted a pass.
We got to hold them accountable.
Everybody got to do their job.
Everybody got to do their job.
These people ain't doing their job. When the news can report so-and-so was arrested, he was currently out on bail for a 2021 attempted murder or a murder case.
Or had a murder case, and they said they didn't have enough evidence to try him, so they let him go.
My favorite one.
You know.
So-and-so was arrested for the shooting on 3rd Avenue last year. He served 5 years in prison for another murder he did, and so-and-so. How the fuck you did 5 years, get out, you to mold somebody else down?
20 split 5. That's they 20 split 5. That's they.
But y'all elected the people who getting out 20 split 5. I don't understand how you can sell some drugs and get a 20 to life, and you can kill somebody and get a 10 split 3.
Yeah.
Now that's the one that take me down through there. That 10 split 3. You done been in the county 2 years.
Oh yeah.
So then they gonna, once you agree to that, they gonna process your ass to Kilby. Yeah. And with the 65%, you're gonna go to Kilby and they gonna spin your ass back out and you on the street.
Yeah, by the time you go down to Kilby, get processed and stay there a couple of months, it'd be time to go home. You'll be permanent party, and you'll sit down there and watch everybody come through the gate and wave at them. They're gonna sit you and say, "What up, boy? You all right?
Look what you doing down here. What you did?
You straight, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm finna go to the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go, bro. I did my little time.
They can't clear the docket. As tax-paying citizens, a Facebook post ain't gonna get it. You're gonna have to demand some answers. And true enough, the mayor is only so much he can do, but he in a position that he can go down there and ask some questions on why the fuck the docket is so like it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He can ask some questions, not put on there and remind these folks of some shit legal.
Get my boy.
I ain't getting nobody no pass on no bullshit.
No, he ain't talking about that. We on his ass on CB Talk.
Hey, you think you get whooped in here so you
we won't.
He ain't got to explain that to me because I don't live in the city.
But I still would like to see you know.
That's a sit down. He sat down with who he sat down
Big
with?
Gabo. Yeah. Big Gabo.
Let me be quiet. See what I'm saying? These people let y'all just let me be quiet.
We
talking about the mass shoe.
What you saying?
We talking about the mass shoe. My heart go out to everybody.
We trying to get some answers. We trying to what's up?
My heart go out to everybody who lost somebody.
Me too.
Last night or the night before last or whatever, who have lost people to gun violence. I have lost family members to gun violence. I mean, it's to the point now to where it's so common. Everyone has lost somebody to gun violence, either directly or indirectly, or some person in their life. At the rate that we're going, there would not be what this is, Generation X or whatever they call them.
It won't be nobody left.
It ain't gonna be none of them left. It's so many kids out here without fathers.
That's another subject.
As parents of the shoot 'em up, bang bangs, y'all, if we didn't do what was right with our kids, we should step up as grandparents and provide the guidance for the kids that our children had left behind, so they won't grow into felons and murderers and killers. We got to do our part, because our generation, I don't care who get mad, we fucked them up. Look at the age. The age tells it all. We did it. We did it. It's us. These are our little kids. We did it.
One thing I will say, you know, I got in a little trouble growing up, not listening to my parents. But one thing I could say, not me, I don't know now, but as far as I know, my son just turned 30. He never been locked up. So they be listening.
Yeah.
But you know,
they
still gonna do what they want to do regardless. But you just got they know in the back of their head what daddy did.
We've been on that bit too long. Well, my thing is I would feel better as a human being, as a person, to know that I said something to the individual, not fucking Facebook.
That's right.
Everybody get on there until somebody in your family taking a dirt nap. Now you're mad. Now they kicking that dirt on. They upset about it. Don't be upset about it if you're not going to say anything. Yeah. No, you can't just walk up to somebody's random kid and say this shit, but there is someone connected to you in some form of fashion that you could have say something as simple as, hey man, I want to see you grow old.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see you grow. I want you to see, hey, do you think you're going to be here long enough to goddamn carry me and come see me at the nursing home? Anything, put it on their mind. Just make them conscious and aware that, hey, man, you want to grow old. If you don't do never have a conversation about, hey, man, when you get 30, you know, your kids going to be up in age. You know, you can take them so-and-so. Put that on their mind. You ain't got to just go to them and straight get in their business. You can do it indirectly in other ways. You could go to them and you can talk to them.
It used to be a time where you could go up to a kid that's not yours and
don't do it.
I know it. I'm just saying it used to be a time where you could, but now you're at a time now where you can't say nothing to nobody else.
Because they gonna mow your head down.
That's right. Because it used to take a village to get these kids together, but now the village, them motherfuckers kill you say something about their children. So that's out the door.
Let me tell you an example about these people kids. My baby was in the car one day. I was coming on Arkadelphia. The county jail has no preventative programs for the youth. The kid will actually get in the records once they actually get true. So my kid was in the car. I'm coming off of Arkadelphia. This young dude, he walking across the street. That motherfucker in slow motion off Arkadelphia, going from one gas, walking.
Yeah.
He walked in front of the car. I looked at him. He looked at me, and he went to clutching. And I had to catch myself. Because I had and said, hey, fool, your child in the car. Yeah. And I let it made it.
Yeah.
And I let it made it because at the time, my mind clicked and said, little motherfucker, I'll put your ass under this bitch. You know, because that's why I'm thinking, like, I want to domestic ass. And put you, but then my child, what kind of example is that? My baby will say, man, my mom ran over somebody.
And we need more than that. That's the reason why things out of control, because people are not thinking rational like you.
But like you know what? I have seen guys, young guys. Have you noticed when most people get shot, car get shot up or whatever, where they kids in there? And kids in there. If you notice, when they talk about it, or sometimes you can get a picture, that person is always shielding the kid. They got sense. They are well aware of what they're trying to protect and what they're trying to do. They just living reckless. Yeah. Sometimes it takes somebody to remind you. A lot of times people don't think this is reckless. They may think this is okay. Like I had a conversation sometime with big dude and he be like, it ain't nothing. Oh, it's some. And then when I break it down, well, I ain't never thought about it like that. So that's why I always said just mention it. Hey, bro, it's a lot of people. I don't stay with my mom. I keep it in the street. But you went by your mama house.
Shit. You can't. Let me tell you something about that right now.
You can't keep it in the streets.
Listen, if a nigga want you, he gonna make you come out.
What's one thing that'll bring anybody to the door?
My mama, my daddy, and my kids.
That immediate family gonna bring them to the door.
Make a nigga do a life without. It won't even bat an eye.
Relation is key. Right, facts. You right.
Won't even
the value of being
when the judge say
how we do restore
we're gonna give you a life without. Won't even feel bad
the
about
value.
it.
How do we restore that? And who has a plan? Now that's true. We at one point, you remember when everybody was talking about the OGs should get together and talk to the little young children and whatever. I don't know if that's possible, but like I said, you can start or whatever, but somebody got to come together with some type of solution. A lot of these people is beefing over some dumb ass shit.
Yeah, people don't think before they do things.
A lot of them beefing, don't know what the fuck they beefing about.
Yeah, because somebody else was beefing, they don't know, so we still mad.
Yeah.
Somebody got to say, hey, we need to go to, because I didn't know some people who was beefing. They were like, hey, man, don't go around so-and-so them way, because, they got into it, and then they trying to squash that shit, so just don't go that way until they get that together.
Yeah.
I mean, a conversation can be had. So, because somebody mad because of dice game. Yeah. I know a lot of people dead for some dice. You done got booked in the dice game, now you outside trying to rob everybody for your real back. You end up being with your ass in there.
Yeah.
That's why in the dice game that I'd have been in and I see somebody struggling, when you see that look on their face, man, go home.
Yeah. I
go in there, man. We could be having the time of our life, man. I see that struggle. Look,
it's time
because you can tell when that's that pack money.
Yeah.
Ooh, they start getting paced, and then they start calling you bitches and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to go home. Somebody finna die.
Yeah, when they call you out your name, it's finna
and then the one who winning the money, they just so excited.
Man, just don't know.
Just handle it. Man, you right here. I have seen some older guys be at the dice game and take some young guys' money and see that look on their face.
And give it back to them.
And they'll give it to another nigga.
To give it back to them.
To go so they won't be embarrassed. When the first time I saw that, I asked this dude, I was like, what made you do that? He said that was his life right there. I took his life. I said, what you mean? He said, I took his way to feed his kids.
Yeah, he took everything.
He said, and he was going to either rob me or I was going to have to kill him.
Yeah.
He said, I saw the look on his face. And he said, I sent that money. And it's easy to just do that. Some of the OGs, I consider OGs, now younger generation that don't have the sign to lead them. True.
That's true.
That one finna hit the ground though. And it gonna be some real.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some straightening.
At the end of the day, man.
You couldn't go if you was young but I ain't gonna say back in the day. I know in 2010, 11, 12, in bright areas like Brighton and other cutoff areas, when young dudes couldn't sell them OCs and all that stuff over there in Islington, and when them young dudes couldn't, the pressure from them pills, how fast that money was coming, they wouldn't get them boys them packs. And them was the kind of things that you couldn't just get from anybody. Yeah. It was selected people who had them. Yeah. And then if you sold to people talking about some money, we finna cut your water off. Now, and it was about getting your water cut off. Nobody didn't want their water cut off. Yeah. It's ways that it can be handled. It's ways that it can be solved. But in order to stop the shooting that we got going on now, these mass shooting and stuff, everybody got to do their job. Like he said, conflict resolution is a big thing about it. But a lot of people don't know. When you go, they don't even got juvenile no more, dude. Yeah. You can't take.
I don't know. You can't take them and drop them off.
You can't take them and drop them off no more.
You used to could. But now they got to do so much for them. Why motherfucker got to keep doing shit for you to know this motherfucker bad?
They ain't finna let you out.
They don't want them niggas. That's crazy.
I think they finna build a new facility though.
But conflict resolution is the problem, man. There's a lot of stuff that go on, man, that don't have to go on, man.
That people don't know how to solve problems.
Yeah, because motherfuckers just be mad. Bro, go look in the mirror and see that shit don't be worth it, bro.
But that's us though. Yeah, we didn't teach that. We didn't teach that to the kids.
Nah.
If one of us hit the little one, The mama came in there and fucked you up from hitting the little one.
Yeah.
The mama ain't going there and see what the little one did or shit.
Nah, she just know about what Holly. So
and that's why the little one the bad motherfucker now.
That's right.
That's the little one is the one who's shooting everybody.
That's right.
Sheriff County, they have youth programs in the city, but shoot, they call Bibb County Correctional City Bloody Bibb or something. They down that motherfucker turning like a dry shit. Shit,
one thing I do know, bro, it's the other guy too, man. They ain't trying to go to prison.
Man, I talked to somebody that recently got in there. They told me, hey man, it's stinking in motherfuckers. Niggas ain't bathing. They around here shitting in the open. Hey, man, what you thought they had some doors in the bathroom in prison?
Hell no.
Look, I said, what you thought this was? What you thought it was gonna be like when you got down there, man? They don't bathe. I mean, but then that's a hey, I couldn't even imagine.
Whatever that nigga ate right here, that's what you gonna smell, bro. I ain't know nothing. Toilet.
And then they be in there on their phone videoing folks sitting on the toilet.
That's right.
I said, oh man. But you know what? That a lot, but they ain't worried about it because you ain't going to jail. If you got the right cold case, I done seen that driving in the free world. Seen that, talking about she said, I done seen that done in the free world, folks shit it over.
Yeah.
Bags. But yeah, it just, I don't say it's, the schools ain't a bit better either though. The schools is a problem.
Yeah.
The school itself is a problem. Let me tell you why I said the school a problem. Because you can have your pants down, get suspended. You can damn get caught in the hall because the teacher didn't put you out, got you suspended. Your next thing, your ass is out of that bitch for good. Then they tell you to get in dropout recovery, kick you out of school, period. You out of school, you can't go to school, period.
They can't put their hands on the kids.
You can't do that. So now what can you do?
Kids whooping the teachers, spitting in their face.
My kid don't even go to Birmingham City school system. They calling my phone talking about they got 4,000 children not registered in the school, and y'all that telling the children you can't come. You're this age.
Bitch, you
don't
better
come.
give me my phone back before I slap you. What?
Yeah. But
it's just so many layers to this.
They putting them out. No, the school is the problem for some of them. Because a lot of kids around here young, they can't go to school because they got their ass thrown out. Yeah. You got thrown out because your pants was low one day. You was in the hallway. And then I done seen kids did one thing and they damn well, it ain't a jacket in there. What is it, your file? Got some shit in there you ain't even did to go with the suspension.
Oh, yeah.
So now when you get your ass to the ball for them to throw you on out, you got some shit you ain't did.
They got that motherfucker about that thick.
And you looking like when that happened, that's the parent.
Yeah. It is.
Then they gonna have your child out there so long, you gotta take off your job. Either you gonna get fired or you gonna get your kid and
got to keep goddamn going. Got to keep
going
missing work to going up there to that school to see what's going on.
But they got you coming up there for anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So and then you know who the teachers is now? Irregular.
Yeah.
And they don't want to watch the children.
My mama used to care. These motherfuckers here, man, these motherfuckers don't care. Our generation of teachers, they don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers, the motherfuckers don't care now.
So, man, it was a good conversation. I definitely appreciate everybody chiming in. I mean, I think the first hour we talked a little bit, but the second hour we kind of got really more in depth into the problem of actually what was going on and what needed to be pad and records. Like exactly. You said that right. About what could be done. Like I said, I really, the people that losing their families and stuff like this, they have the deepest sympathy. A lot of people said people need to tell and all that other stuff. Telling who did it and all that, that's one thing. If you do tell, they ain't gonna go motherfucking arrest them. So, I mean, y'all got to realize if you do tell on them, they go to jail, they gonna get out. They got to start with that damn courthouse down there. If they start with that courthouse down there and get some movement going on, I mean, and y'all stop electing the damn the injury lawyers to be a damn. You laughing, but I'm just saying.
Top dog down.
You got the people down this motherfucker doing workman's comp. Y'all done voted him into the criminal justice system.
God damn.
I mean, if I'm gonna get a judge, I'm gonna put a defense attorney in there. Because you know what he gonna do? He gonna know all the angles that whatever lawyer gonna come at to try to keep they folks off of this motherfucking case here. Yeah. So you do got some experience with that. Yeah. If I'm gonna get somebody in the DAC and the assistant, I'm gonna get somebody in there that I know what is it? Top dog law or motherfucking Morgan, the Social Security cases. You laughing, but that's who we got down there. Or family court. You down there the family court judge. You around here the family court judge. Now you down here sentencing criminal. That's how folks getting on these goddamn ankle monitors. Yeah. These ain't no little. These folks on demon time, killer nigga time, everything. Time, you know, we got the wrong people in there doing it. We can't elect these people because they are our friends. Man. And then the thing that's so crazy, people who can make a difference won't run because they know they're not gonna win because they're not popular.
That's true.
We need to move outside. We need to get outside of. Okay, we got to get from outside of who is our friend and vote who is going to do the job.
That's true.
That's like on my job
Black
every day.
Or white.
Right. That shouldn't even matter. On my job, a lot of people say, this is my second job that I've been on. A lot of people like, hey, don't you want to apply for so-and-so another job? No. Well, why not? Because I came from doing this for 18, 19 years. I know what type of person I'm going to be in that seat. So I ain't going to get in the way. Yeah. I'm going to let the person that be in that seat that's going to really make a difference to be in that seat. Okay. I'm at an age where I got literally three businesses. I'm active business right now that I'm running. Yeah. That I'm definitely not going to be in it. I'm not going to even be focused on it. I'm not going to even be there 100%. Now, the job that I'm doing now, I'm 120 in that motherfucker. Yeah. I'm like that in it, but I'm not going to take on more responsibility. Am I qualified? Yeah. Am I upset because the city of Birmingham don't have officials that are qualified that want to run? Yes, I'm upset about it because I have to drive through that city every single day. Yeah. I don't speak on it because I don't live there, but I have to drive through there every single day. I don't even carry my kid that way. True enough, a shooting can take place anyway, but you just
it ain't happening. It just ain't happening over the mountains.
Yeah. So you just keep your kid in a certain place or whatever to try to keep them out of the way. It can happen anywhere, but
it just ain't happening over that mountain.
Yeah, the city gotta come together and put the correct people in the position to make a difference.
It ain't happening over the mountain.
Yeah, but you know what? You want to know what the problem gonna be though? At some point, somebody gonna have to say, shit, the wrong motherfucking child gonna get killed. And on some humbug shit. Yeah. And this motherfucker gonna get turned up and I ain't gonna be able to turn it down. Yeah. Then it's a situation. Yeah. The wrong person's child, because some people our age, we respect the game. And by our kids living a certain kind of way, we know that's the life they live. Yeah. But the wrong innocent bystander is gonna kill. It's gonna be somebody from over that mountain that owns some big shit, who child got some black friends, and at one of these motherfucking places, and the next thing you know, they're gonna have the National Guard landing and parachuting down in this bitch about the wrong person. Yeah. And then when it get took over, they done came and took over our city. They done took over your city because you done gave it to them. Yeah. Just make a conscious effort to do something about it. And we as people, and I'm saying we because
we all the same.
We all the same. Mm-hmm. We have to stop giving these people an excuse, a way out with an excuse by saying it ain't nothing you can do. You can. Because if you start down there, that motherfucking brick castle down there.
Ava Avenue.
Was that what it's on?
Yeah. Ava Avenue.
What is a Richard Arrington? What is it?
8th
Who is
Avenue.
Abraham? Richard Arrington. This man said Abraham.
What his name is?
Oh my God.
8th
Abraham
Avenue.
Lincoln is not.
Not Abraham, my bad.
You talking about Richard? It ain't Richard Arrington, is it?
It's 8th Avenue.
That's 8th Avenue.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's something else, bro.
the county's
got a
on.
name
Is it
on
Rich? What's
Google it right quick.
Oh, he talking about the name of the building.
Oh, I don't know nothing, but I know the address is 8th Avenue. You could be a nigga home.
Don't say that.
Back in the day.
Right. What you saying? The county jail got a building? Not building
The
has.
Jefferson County.
That's the
County.
yeah. But he talking. What he
What
talking
you talking
about?
about? The courthouse or the county jail?
You talking about? Is it named after somebody?
Oh, the street is 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue, and what's that side street?
I don't know the side street. I just know it's 8th Avenue.
I don't know. Either way it go. I mean, you go in that motherfucker be so quiet. They don't got no chairs or nothing.
Man, boy, let me tell you.
Hey, you go down there, it's somebody. If you go down there, it's somebody dead in that motherfucker.
I mean, hey, you stack motherfuckers on top of each other. Boy.
Right. They'll house you in that one. It's Richard Arrington. 809 Richard Arrington Jr. Boulevard.
Avenue, but they got a name for it for so long.
Oh, okay.
What I'm trying to say.
Hey.
I'm saying Abraham. I don't know what.
Hey, stack a nigga in that motherfucker. 1, 2 in the bunk, about 2 or 3 on the floor.
With that little mattress on there. And then the folk, the one, it always that one that ain't basing on the bottom.
Man.
Boy. I was so ready to get out that bitch. I ain't know what to do.
Whoa.
Okay, what's the last comment? It's a long comment. You better know it.
And leave the kids at home.
For the old to see.
Right. It is. It's coming from us. We was not at home. We was at the Brass Key, Chubby's, T's place. Yeah, you was at T. We was at the Jaguar, Smitty City,
Like that,
the French Quarter. Yeah, right.
getting that D.
We was at the French Quarter. Where we were? We was at Wallace Lounge,
Chubby's,
the Gallo. We was at Mike Crossroads.
Gallo,
Crossroads. We was at the Volcano.
What was before Brass Key? What was before the Platinum? What that was?
T's.
And what was the other one down?
French
Quarters.
The Jag. Don't leave out the Jag.
Yeah,
Smitty City.
City.
And then Park West.
Powell.
Yeah, we was all them places.
Yeah.
You get on your, to go in the Jag, you had to go in there with your fur coat and shit on.
Yeah.
You had to be back. You had to go in there. I had me a little one going up through there.
Right.
You had to have your fur coat. When it was platinum, you had to have your Bubba polo jacket up and down. You had with your Timbs. You had to be right going in there. We were focusing. We was in T's like that.
My T back in the day,
Man,
you had
that
to
T
dress
was-
a certain way. But
it
I'm
was-
saying when they brought it back with platinum, at first it was a little dress code, and they got away from it.
Yeah, because they weren't getting no money.
But the thing about it is,
What else?
there was some good times.
What that was across the street? Greg Club, right across from the platinum. What was Greg Club? G on now. G, old dope man. He dead now. Rest in peace. G Greg. Right there across the street. The platinum was right here.
It used to be a car wash right across the street from the Platinum.
The platinum was right across the street, but on the corner, it was something right there. G, that old dude out of Inslee, G owned it. Old dope man.
Real record was it?
No, okay. The platinum was on this corner.
At the traffic light.
Yeah, right across the street
was a car wash.
Yeah, but on the right hand side of the platinum was what was it? Rouse Studio or somebody, and then across the street from there was where the other club was. It was I was in it. I cannot think the name. I was. That one before your time. I knew him because the guy dated my auntie. So I know it was a club up there. So
I know. Straight when you walk out of Platinum door. Straight across the street, Real Record was right there for a long time. And the car wash was next door to it.
Yeah, that was Bruce and what the other that was Bruce car wash.
And then they moved from Real Record moved from right there to the traffic light on the corner.
But that was Raw Deal or something. It was another dude in there.
And
it was actually the people because the studio now, Raw House or whatever, is right across the street from what they call that thing now where they was mowing folks down. Well, the money spot at one point. What is it called now?
604.
Yeah, it's that because the Raw House people is crossed there, but they on that spot right there too. So yeah, and then we had the little spot. What was the club on 8th Avenue? Over there by Booker's. It was a club right there. It was probably one of those clubs with y'all calling it.
Man.
But it's right there by, you know what I'm talking about, by Parker.
Wow.
You know the street that Parker's on.
Parker.
That look, it may not have been a club or whatever the hell y'all wanted to call it, but folks was hanging in that bastard. It turned into the Buffalo Bills or somebody, the motorcycle gang people was in. Yeah, they was in that building too. No, the Tiger down there by Legion Field. Who was in the building before they got in there? I know Booker thing was over there too. Booker car wash thing was over there too. You know Booker on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know his thing was on there. So you know what was in the building where the Buffalo Soldiers was at.
Somebody that building at that light across street from the gas station.
It was a club. It might not have been a legal organization, but it was one over there. Please don't make it seem like I know where all the thugs hung out.
Oh shit, that what it is.
What? Don't do it.
You and your little fur coat.
I went in there with the fur coat. Anytime that I went to club, but if I caught somebody there, I was catching them there. I was like a boom boom. I wasn't in there hanging. That ain't never been my type height.
Club.
I know the Tide and Tiger. What was next to the Tide and Tiger?
I forgot. I know what you're talking about though.
It was Tide and Tiger, and it was something next to the Tide and Tiger.
I forgot. Well, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what it is. And what's the one cross on the other side of Legion Field?
That one, what was it? Not Payton Place?
By the cleaner, Payton Place.
Yeah, and they got Payton Place phase 1 and 2.
Yeah, phase 1. Yeah. It used a lot of stuff.
Man, you know what? We ain't watching no motherfucking battle. We ain't watching nobody because we had too many places to go. We didn't watch nobody. Cause before it was the Onyx.
Somebody said Payton Place.
That it was Payton Place. Oh, okay. It was because before it was the Onyx, what was it? Cause they was shooting dice.
It was a package store.
Yeah, cause after that motherfuckers did where they was shooting dice and shit in that bed. That's how I learned how the motherfucking side bet it now.
I ain't never know how to shoot.
Uh-huh.
I ain't know how to shoot.
Do you know how to shoot? I ain't know how to shoot dice, but I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna know how to shoot dice. I did do it a little bit, but I learned how to side bet. Boy, you get your rent paid side betting up in there, especially if you been around somebody get hot. Or he know how to lock them bitch. Yeah. Woo, you get somebody know how to lock them, but don't let nobody be smooth enough and bring them busters in there and keep in there. Woo! Hey, you can get you some money, but if they got them busters, you done hit too many times, you better go.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a misunderstanding.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You just gotta know how to put them in, you gotta know how to lock them. And then when you get them, you get to talking good, they don't pay attention. You can switch them out, hit about 2 times with them, and switch them back out. You gotta
get the hell on.
Yeah. You gotta get on when you see them. I don't drink, so I was able to always see a lot of stuff that took place.
You good.
So that's how I was. That's why I didn't go into a lot of places.
Man,
and that's why I don't go into a lot of places now because I don't drink. So I see a lot of stuff unfold. That's how I saw that dude finna get shot in front of the mics that night when they said the dude pulled out the SS Impala. They pulled up dude standing at that food truck. I see his body drop. So that's not drinking. And I'm talking about we was I'm talking, it was so many people out there. It was like 2 food trucks, 1 on each side, 2 here, 2 there. Dude, I seen the car circling the block. I was like, hey, man, I was with my brother and we was with Sonya. I was like, hey, we need to go. And he was like, man, we finna go in here and throw that money. I said, no, man, some bad shit finna happen. He was like, man, you gotta stop saying that, man. You need to start drinking. I said, man, that damn SS and hit this block twice. Yeah. Something finna happen. So he up there talking, I'm gonna get me a pole sauce then. You standing over there by the truck. I seen when the car hit the thing. Buddy opened the car door, got out. Dude never did see him. When he hit him, it looked like he fell in slow motion. He got back in the car. Nobody ain't irked out or nothing. They drove off. That's how I know that there's some coward activity that they fucking doing. Now that's a paid hit. This other shit, we gonna hang out the car. and mow y'all down or whatever.
Everybody.
And people, you on the side of the car, you sitting in your car and they mowing somebody. I'm gonna open the door, bitch. You gonna get your head hit on the door or something. Cause you could have killed me. You could have killed me out there. It's something that should be done, man. It's crazy. It's disrespectful to us as parents because we should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
That our children is out there doing this shit. We should, because we know we was at the wrong places doing the wrong shit. I know I didn't really hang with female because they used to do some shit I ain't agree. They used to be leaving their damn children at home with drunk dudes, and you know how some dudes didn't go to clubs and stuff. You done left your baby at home with them, and they didn't touched on your child, and we just was doing too much trying to go chase the bag. Nobody went staying at home. Everybody wanted to party, man. I just hate to see little kids. Like, I would always have a babysitter for my kids. So if somebody I knew that we was going somewhere, I'd be like, just bring your kids over here. I don't like that. It's a lot of kids stayed at home by themselves. Like that video that you saw when the girl was down there at the club and I don't know who cussed her it was, but the baby was in the car.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Shit, one of our dumbass children did that.
Damn.
But you know what? She probably remember when her mama had left her in the car.
Yeah. That's all they beat them over there recycling shit that they done seen.
Man, you know how many people that down there when they were racing downtown behind the warehouse? You know how many people pulled the car all the way down there to the street, tell the children stay in the car and crack the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, them children, that's how they know it. That's how the hell they knew. I'm telling you, that's us. We did that. That was us with that poor parents. And if y'all Birmingham citizens, people that reside in Birmingham can get the right judges in there and tell y'all children to apologize for being a dumbass parent. Hey, man, what I told you, man, that was wrong. I did not do my job.
Yeah.
I did a poor job with telling you to do this and telling you to do that. I should not have never left you at home all day with your MTV raps.
Yeah.
I should have not, I should have just told you, I know you almost burnt the house down with them hot dogs. I should have fed you.
Yeah.
Just tell them, hey, what I did was wrong. Don't you do this to your kid. You need to be here for your kids. Just tell them.
Yeah.
Because some of these children come in here and be like, I don't fuck my mama.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of them
like that. But, I mean, we saw them. Shit, how many of them you seen that together?
A lot of.
How many of them had children at home, but she instead of going home to them children, she went home with you?
A lot of them.
Okay, then. How many of them now children out there mowing them folk down?
A lot of them.
Okay, then. So who fucked up the generation?
We fucked it.
Okay, then. What we was called? What our generation called? Google it, Dwayne. The dumbasses. I mean, they had the baby boomers. I guess them my mama them came. We was some motherfuckers. Idiots. That what the fuck we were. Cause we ain't watched nobody.
What the 70 baby was? What they called us? What the 80s? Who was the Gen X?
These ones that's out here mowing down the place.
Oh, okay. What was the one before the Gen X? What them the 90 baby? So the 90s is the one that
we are called Generation X.
No, we not. The 70s.
People born in the 70s are part of Generation X, which is a generation of people born between
1970 and the early 80s.
Okay, what is that one of the 80s?
Ain't they Z?
80s, baby.
I don't know. Let's see what the Gen Z is.
I just know they fucked up.
Let's see what the Y is.
I know they fucked up. It's gonna get better though, man. Like, we just got to keep praying and try to do something, bro. I don't know.
Gen Z is 1997 to 2012. That's us with them badass children. Them dysfunctional badass children.
I thought you were saying like the era we were born in.
Well, I like we were born in the 70s, so
So we Generation X. We the one who got these badass children. Because our children is the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
That means know what we taught them? Zero. Not a damn thing. That's what we taught them. That Z stand for zero. No home training, no manners, no respect. When I be seeing little kids and they be like, yes, ma'am, and saying miss and stuff, I be so damn proud of. I'll put some money on their book, goddamn. Goddamn, do the right thing. We've been out here long enough, Don. I definitely appreciate everybody that tapped in with us to talk about this situation because this shit here is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Run that video back one more time so we can let everybody know that came in later on exactly what we was talking about today. This is the some footage from last night's mass shooting at Hush.
You good, bro?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fuck! 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 What you good? You gonna have to go that way. You got to go that way. You got to go that way. You got to go that way, baby. Come on. You got to go that way. Fuck!
Bro, where's Kobe? Where's Kobe? Walk that way first, sir. Walk out. Where's Kobe?
Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in with us to talk about whether we did make some good observations on this situation on how the judicial system needs to be restructured a little bit. It need to be some investigation into these people doing their job down there at that courthouse as far as getting some of these people off the street, because a lot of these people that are committing these type crimes are currently out on bail for creating other type crimes. So if we can start there and everybody just use your voice in a method of which can be motivational to someone, if it's as simple as telling kids that that's living like that, hey, I love you, I want to see you get old, or and things like that, try to make them more aware of, hey, you in a place to where you can lose your life. I want you here a little bit longer, and a person that knows that someone needs them or wants them around, they have a tendency to start moving differently. So the tongue is very powerful, and
Yeah, it is.
typing on Facebook ain't gonna save nobody.
That's true.
So I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. I came in looking a little rough on this motherfucking podcast, but I saw that shit and it just hurt me for the just see that girl laid out there like that, and she was on that camera like that, and my heart go out to her kids to have to see that her family. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode of MASKOFF.
Yeah.
Yeah.